So I think maybe on channel for
Hey, how
now.
many times is it now? The scene again, round and round on a carousel with no end. Picking up dreams with a price tag on. Everyone's wearing their here you go mannequin grin. Faking it daily, painted over feelings. Love up for auction, going once, going twice. Uncollected lies just piling up on the table. Forever left rotting in a cheap glass vase. Clap, 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 it's a round of fake applause. Clap, clap, how cozy to be lost. La la la, stories carried off by sound, but nobody's looking around. It's a parade of make-believe. Yappa papa, just laugh it all away. One more round and here we go again. Hey, where's the end? Scatter, spin, spin. Salads tossed with lies and half truths mixed in. Round and round, bones dry, hearts wearing thin. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Again and again. Painting myself with an artsy face. Every time I repaint, all the colors fade. Right and happy bargain tags stuck all over. Nothing left but markdowns and leftover clover. Clap, 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 another round of false tears. Clap, clap, spinning in this hollow sphere. La la, washing away what's real. Left my heart somewhere else to feel. A parade that loops and loops, never done. Yup, up, 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 petals scattered in the sun. One more time I shout into the air, but this cycle just won't end. Blah blah, back and forth, same old poses, copy and paste. Who's the winner? Who's gonna lose? Was it all just a phantom race? Pick one up and drop one down, round and round. It's the cycles and roll. See you next time. Drown in the never-ending applause. Clap, 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 here's your curtain call. Clap, clap, can't escape this hole. La la la, tumble through the fates. Everybody clap your hands. Make believe marches on. Yup, up, 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 laugh with the crowd. One more round, let's go again. Look, there's no finish line. Hey, who's this song really for? By the time you answer, the credits roll. Back to the beginning. The cycle starts again. Cycle and roll. Cycle and roll.
Hello.
Hello,
We're
hello,
live. We're live. Hello.
hello, hello
Hello.
back.
It's like Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello.
Right, hello. That's what I thought too. Hello.
Hello. Okay, so we're going to talk about King Cobra today since he passed away
That's
tragically.
funny.
Tragically.
You,
I say tragically. I don't even know how he passed away.
you know what? I was watching the Kiwi Farms. I was looking at the chat when they went live, and everyone's like, "Well, I couldn't have been Cyberx." That was like, same. Like, yep, I fucking feel that.
So this is a press release that the county came up with. Well, the county wrote. Sorry, it didn't came up with it. And yeah, so it confirms that it's him. And
Yeah, what's it say on there? It says that they were investigating a death at yeah,
no, they are
remotely
investigating it.
located. Yeah,
They
it said they were
are.
investigating a death and they confirmed it was Joshua. I can't remember his middle name. Joshua F. Sander. I'm not sure if
Yeah.
he was last name. And that they would release information as it became available. But that they did confirm he was deceased. And I assume it's legit. I didn't fact check that, but I mean, I assume it's legit.
No, but the press release is true. It really is true because people went to the site of the county and it's really there. So it's not made up and it's not AI. But you had to say something about the salmonella rumor.
Say that again.
You had something to say about the salmonella rumor.
Oh yeah, what the fuck? Who was saying bread is salmonella? No, you get salmonella. You can get the only way you can get salmonella from bread is if you're eating raw, uncooked, and contaminated dough and or flour. But if somebody sent him bread, it's been baked, and if it's sat out after 3 days, that doesn't matter. Once it's baked, that kills off the salmonella, which comes from chicken for the most part, like that.
Yeah, I know. I know.
And so it's not salmonella. And plus, that's not how you die. Because salmonella is a long, drawn out, painful. Well, most people don't die from salmonella, but it's like you vomit, you get dehydrated. That's what kills you. Like, no. So you don't get, whoever said he got salmonella from bread, you are fucking retarded. I'm sorry, that's not how salmonella works. Go away with your troll ass. It's just not how salmonella works. It's just not. Like you can even eat raw chicken. It's the chicken's not contaminated with salmonella, and you won't get salmonella. But salmonella rarely doesn't kill. It doesn't kill in our country. Let's put it that way. I mean, it can, but it's rare.
Yeah.
I don't know. They were
Uh,
saying that the scanner said he had blue lips, which is like that tells me there's a lack of oxygen. I don't know how long he'd been there and what stage of
hi,
if he
Jeff
was in.
Hawkins.
What's up?
No, I was saying hi to Jeff Hawkins.
Oh, sorry, I'm not by my phone. But yeah, I don't know if he was in rigor mortis, what stage of rigor mortis, if he was. But the blue lips, that usually indicates a lack of oxygen at some point. That's like the thing you need
Yeah, but
to.
did they speak about Blue Lips?
Did they what?
Where did you see the Blue Lips shit?
I saw that there was I didn't fact check it, but somebody said the scanner static, or the scanner hullabaloo, whatever.
Yeah.
The talk on the scanner was unresponsive male and that he was blue at the lips. And so, assuming that's accurate and factual, they're saying when he was found, he was unresponsive and blue at the lips. So,
Yeah.
this. You're in medicine, you're in the medical field, that's the lack of
Yeah, I know,
oxygen.
but that's why I was asking, like, where are the Blue Lips coming from? I
Where did
never
I
heard of
see?
that.
I'm trying. I think was it in the Tribune article? I think that's the one I read
I
thoroughly.
did read it. I did read it. I just read the title and I was like, yeah, I'm not reading that.
Oh yeah, I think that's the one I read in detail. That was the Tribune article, and so I'm pretty sure it was in that article. That
So the
said,
last we know about it is that his father came to get him for an appointment this morning, and then his father found him. So that's pretty tragic, right? In
then I
itself,
mean, yeah,
sad, like to find your child.
yeah, yeah. They say parents should never bury a child. So you
Exactly.
know
That's what they
that
say.
night, I keep thinking like, how does now, Methica Jessica, like, how does God,
Oh,
because
she
when
could have moved.
remember his like former neighbor that had been on a couple of his streams when she was there, like that guy passed away and she was like drunk as fuck because of it, or so she
She's
said.
gonna lose
And
it. She's gonna be a train wreck even more than she is already. She's a train
yeah,
wreck, and now she's gonna lose it like completely. She's gonna be
this
completely
might
lost.
send her over the edge, which that reminds me, if anyone's having thoughts of self
Yeah, I put it
harm,
in the banner. I have
yeah,
put it in the
thank
banner.
you. Or you want help with your addictions and your demons, 365, 24/7 in the US, 988 from any cell phone call attack. They will get you hooked up with the people that can help you get to the goal you want to get to, or just be there and talk to you if you're having suicidal ideation and stuff.
Yeah.
They're great. They're great. They're free. It's free and it's open every day, all day, every day. That's their job is to answer the phone and talk to you. So don't be afraid to reach out. Because I feel like Josh had, I mean, he had some mental illness issues, and he was
Yeah.
obviously taking Ozzy's death really, really hard. I just feel like
Uh-huh.
maybe if he knew that resource was available to him, maybe he would have used it. Maybe things might be different. I don't know. but might as well share it just in case. Most people out there don't know it's out there. I was hoping he'd go to rehab. I was really hoping he'd go to rehab. You know, like it's funny. It's funny to watch a drunks be drunks and do lush and drunky things. You know, it's always funny to see him do like freaking Flacco passing out the other night. We could hear him thud. You know, against the chairs and the floor. It's fucking funny because he's drunk, but like the reality of it is, you want them to hit their rock bottom again because you know that that's their existence and nobody should have to live like that. You know.
So we're gonna watch a video of the grossest shit, disgusting shit he already ingested himself. We're gonna start with that, and then afterwards we're gonna watch a documentary about his lore, all the lore about him. It's gonna be interesting.
Up YouTube. When you're adding bacon to your mead to make it bacon flavored mead, I'll have to drink some of this down to make some room for more juice.
Hello, Tony.
Hi, Canadian girl. Hi, Sarah.
Well, guys, I'm a little bit scared. I figured since tomorrow is Christmas, I would try and make a video that's a little bit Christmassy themed, and, well, I think I've made a mistake. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today we are watching something that I think might honestly be the most disgusting thing I have ever covered on my channel. And this is coming from the guy who made a video on people who eat high meat, which is just rotted, maggot-infested meat. Yeah, today's gonna be rough. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, August, this doesn't sound too Christmassy to me, and I understand where you're coming from. Allow me to explain. For a few months at this point, we have been following the chronicles of King Cobra JFS and his cooking adventures here on YouTube. If you don't know who King Cobra JFS is, well then you are in for a treat today. Not a good one, but a treat nonetheless. I've probably made 5 or 6 videos on Mr. Cobra at this point, and every time I've made one, people always leave comments asking me to check out his videos where he tries to make mead. So, a couple of days ago, I did, and oh my god, I'm kicking myself for not looking sooner. What we're about to watch is by far the most disgusting thing we have ever seen from King Cobra, and if you're familiar with the videos I've already made on King Cobra, you would know this video has some pretty tough competition. Now, why am I making this the day before Christmas? Well, because in my mind, mead is a holiday drink. I don't think I've ever gone somewhere and they're just like serving mead. In my mind, the only 2 scenarios where a person is drinking mead is 1, it's Christmas, or 2, they're trying to LARP as a Viking. Now, I'm not a drinker, so that could be wildly inaccurate, but hey, it's what got us here today, so it's gonna be accurate for now, alright? Doesn't matter, I promise you that's not what you're gonna be worried about in roughly 3 minutes. If you've got a weak stomach, this is your last chance. Let's begin.
What up, YouTube? The phone is still charging up, but I don't want to wait. So let's just get into it. I'm going to start off with 2 cups of sugar. You got 2 bananas. Take the seed off the banana right here.
What the fuck? What?
Yeah.
A little bit of cold water to swish around to get the excess out. I'm not going to remember everything else, but still got to mix it up real quick.
Alright, so I'm not exactly a mead master. Like I said, I don't drink, so I've never had mead. I've definitely never made it before. But I feel like maybe if we stop here, this would be okay. Maybe? I mean, like I said, I don't know, but it's just honey, banana, and sugar, so kind of hard to go wrong with that, right? Don't worry, we will though.
We're going to add some Reese's peanut butter chocolate syrup to that.
Honey, banana, sugar, and Reese's, whatever.
Oh, what's up, RDA? RND.
R&D. RDA is a cult, not you.
R&D, yeah, sorry.
R&D is a cult, not you. RDA is a cult.
Okay, so this is where I feel like we really start to go downhill. Once you've begun adding processed candy into your mead, I feel like it's pretty safe to say you don't know what you're doing. This entire video is just a giant red flag that this guy has no idea what he's doing, but I feel like this is the first big clue. Also, I'm pretty sure that what appears to be a used ocean spray bottle is not the ideal container for homemade mead, but hey, I don't know, maybe they had these bad boys back in the Viking days, and he's sticking to the traditional method.
I'm gonna add one more ingredient to it. I was gonna add like a spot
Don't
of
choke
Jif
yourself.
creamy peanut butter to it, but with that Reese's peanut butter ice cream spread having peanut butter in it,
I love that.
we're not gonna need it. Plus,
I
this is
see it.
already like
Ugh.
practically almost
Meat
full.
is
When you're
not
adding
supposed
bacon
to
to
be
your
like
mead, to
that.
make it bacon flavored mead, you want the bacon bits to do it because it's already cooked and
Why?
cured, so
You
it
don't
won't get
need
all
it.
funkified and
No.
rotten. Then we'll dump this
No.
entire container of bacon bits into our wine.
Yeah, you go. Yeah.
No, sir. You don't need it.
It's Python. 2 out of 3 Pythons agree. You need
Okay,
it.
Cobra. Not sure
right?
if there's really a place for meat in home brewing. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that's something you don't hear about too often. I feel like it's a little bit counterintuitive when you're making something that requires it to get a little bit funky. I mean, mead's gotta ferment, right? I feel like it's a little bit counterintuitive to put stuff in it that you're hoping doesn't get funky. Also, did a quick Google search, and not that I expect King Cobra to look up or research literally anything that he does because I know better, but I looked up stuff that you can't put into mead and home-brewed alcohol, and every single
Right, Tony?
list includes meat, so hopefully Cobra doesn't die.
Oh, shit. This is a bad choice of words today.
That's it, not good. If somebody fucking like
Okay, so I have no
rabbit,
idea what
yeah.
made Cobra think that the best way to get these bacon bits into this container was through a funnel, but I
Through
promise you,
funnel?
I'm
Yeah,
really not
it's-
kidding.
it's-
He
that's
spent
more like a
3 entire
sifter.
minutes
I
trying to
don't
get these
know
bacon
what he's
bits
got going
through
on.
this funnel. 3 whole minutes doing nothing but this. He never changes strategy. He never thinks, this isn't really working. Just 3 minutes of bacon bits through a funnel.
There should be enough sugar for our juice and our yeast to ferment.
Yeah. That should
Practically the whole damn container.
be.
For the
As you
whole
can
damn
see, it's been
container.
emptied and it's ready to add other stuff to it. Not gonna have much room for the liquid, but that's all right. Oh, that's gonna be a flavor explosion of banana, chocolate, peanut butter, bacon goodness.
Bacon
Just for shits and
goodness.
giggles, we'll add a little bit of Jif creamy.
It sounds pretty
just a little
good,
bit,
actually.
and
It
then
sounds
for
like a
flavor.
donut.
But we gotta get all that
Donut,
stuff
like a donut.
dissolved. The juice we're gonna be making it from is this mucho mango.
Okay, I don't really know
Mucho
what I was
mango?
expecting. I don't know why I thought there would be some sort of juice that would complement these flavors, but I feel like mango's the wrong choice here. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what juice I would use for a bacon, peanut butter, Reese's banana mead. I don't know, maybe blueberry. I'm not really sure. Okay, there's too many things to keep in mind here. We've got bacon and banana, which is really throwing off this whole chocolate thing we were kind of establishing here. Maybe cherry juice would kind of work with the chocolate, but I feel like that would really clash with the banana, so I don't know. Okay, I don't know.
This is really going to require a lot of shaking because of how thick all the ingredients are. I want to drink some of this down to make some room for more juice.
No,
Oh,
stop
God.
adding it. Stop adding it. He's doing it. He's doing it.
He probably is. I don't got my phone, but I just assumed
Guys,
he
I'm
is.
not gonna lie to you. Those 10 seconds right there might be the closest I have ever come to throwing up while making a YouTube video. Oh my god,
man.
why did
He's
he
in the wrong
not just
community then.
pour something out? Cobra, you have a
sorry,
sink.
I would
You
be
have a
throwing
toilet,
up.
which is where this liquid belongs. Why did you think you needed to drink it? I
I'm sorry,
truly
I would
cannot
be
imagine the
throwing
taste. We have
Why did you
seen this
drink
man
it?
eat a lot of
Why not?
insane things and call it delicious. We have
Why did you
literally
think
seen
he
him
needed to
eat a
drink it?
rotten
He was, like,
burrito that had
mixing
bugs
it.
crawling around
Why
inside
are
of
they
it.
so
For him to
good?
look like he does not enjoy the taste of this, it must be like drinking diarrhea.
It's about half. That was probably that.
Oh.
When I mixed all the
I
ingredients.
seriously thought that was a trucker's piss bottle when he put it up there. I'm like, that's exactly what I meant.
And this yeast is slow to rise. They don't look very appetizing, but there you go. That should be enough.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing's appetizing.
All right, so
dude.
after this, he seals it up and puts it away to ferment. And guys, I
like when
kid
he
you
gets
not,
drunk
I
and eats
went through
KFC.
every single video on his channel that has anything to do with mead. I cannot find him drinking this. I'm not joking. I must have watched about 40 different mead videos that this guy has made. I don't think he ever drank it. Why? I have no idea. So I don't want to leave you guys hanging, so I think I found the next best thing. We're about to watch him do a taste test of another banana mead that has chocolate chip cookies
Banana
on Monster Energy and jalapenos. So, might even be worse than this
Jalapeno
one.
on a
I put
stick.
like chocolate chip cookies in it, bananas, green Monster Energy, jalapenos,
Can't
sugar
get
and
my
honey.
strength in.
You saw the video. You
You
know
say
what's
huh?
up. I've been getting great results with my homemade brews. It actually
Just how much
smells really
drink?
good. The green Monster complements the green jalapenos.
Cobra, that's not even kind of how that works. What are you talking about? Just because they're the same color does not mean they complement each other. It's Monster and jalapeno. And I can tell you right now, having had a jalapeno energy drink before, who came up with that idea, I don't know. You should be in prison. It's not good.
Yeah, let's have a go at it.
Oh Lord.
With 1118 winemaking yeast YouTube, you want to wait a minimum of 2 weeks for it to ferment.
Oh my god, it was so bad he forgot what he was talking about. He didn't even say what it tasted like, he just started explaining how to use yeast. The mead has fried this man's brain. And I'm only kind of saying that as a joke. This man will probably have permanent side effects from drinking all of this mead. Godspeed, Cobra. Well, guys, what do you think? Have I helped you get a little bit more into the Christmas spirit? Me personally, I feel like this year is the least Christmassy I've ever felt. It honestly feels like it could be any day in December right now, and it's Christmas Eve. Really, it feels like it could be any day in November, if I'm being
FYI,
honest. I truly think that not
him and I went to the
Yeah.
same school.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah, except for I think he graduated a year before I did.
Sarah, we see your snake.
So did you have classes with him? Did you have the snake wants to know?
I vaguely remember. So if I did, it was only like 1 or 2 classes.
Classes.
Yeah.
By the way, this is Blue Balls, the python. The ball python.
Um,
Blue Balls, the ball python.
oh, he was always fascinated with
Does he
snakes.
like reptiles and stuff? Yeah.
Me, I do. The only thing that I really don't like is spiders and
Oh, you should have seen the spider
centipedes.
in my bathroom. You should have seen the spider. Oh, and we saw 17 and millipede yesterday. You should have seen the spider in my bathroom. He was at least this big. And he saw me and I saw him and we both froze. I was standing up, like getting done with the bathroom toilet. And
I
we
cannot.
froze. Yeah.
Both spiders and centipede just give me the creeps.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was
no.
35 years old, Jeff. He was 34 years old, sorry. Not 35, 34.
Yeah, he was 34. I thought he was a lot older. A little
But
bit.
yeah, I just spiders and centipedes just they give me the creeps.
You would think as a dragon that you might eat those, but I guess maybe for small dragons, smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna start the documentary because you can tell me to pause whenever because it's 1 hour long. So,
Oh,
but
Oh
just
yeah,
so
no,
you
we don't
know,
have to watch the
Canadian girl.
documentary.
wait,
Just
what?
so you know, Canadian girl. If
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
go live, let me know because I'm able to go on panel now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
Great.
the reason why I wasn't able to go on your panel is because the previous place I was at was so closed in that everybody would be able to hear our conversation and hear I've got my own even though I've got my own room, there's like people that are like next door to me, but but it's not it's not like I'm gonna be like um raising my voice. You know what I mean? So anyways, yeah. I just
I
wanted
got
to
you.
hop on to let you guys know that to Josh Sander and to his family, my condolence to you. And Josh, may you rest in peace. And Here's to you, buddy.
Hey,
All right.
cheers!
Yep,
Cheers!
cheers.
Hey, Tony, real quick, what school did you guys attend together? What alumni are
It
you
was
guys?
Josh Sander graduated in I think a year before I did.
So, and what high school was that?
Natrona County.
I can't pronounce that. Natrona County?
Yeah, Natrona
Natrona.
County. Yeah.
Okay.
If you go
Right on.
if you go search Casper, like in Casper the Ghost,
Yeah, I'm familiar
Wyoming.
with them. That's where that one guy was killed. What was his
Matthew
name?
Shepard.
Shepard. Thank you. I always say
Yeah.
Matthew Jones because that's my friend Matt, who I get confused with Matthew Shepard because they look just alike.
Yeah.
So yeah,
No, but it
but I
was
made a
no.
question.
No,
And
just think of
Little Boy Blue is somewhere in Wyoming, I think.
actually to tell you the truth, Sarah, did you know that when how I found out that Matthew Shepard got murdered is I was in class because I was a sophomore. Right? No. When did Matthew Shepard die? Was that in
I want to say either very early 2000s or late 90s, maybe. I'm bad with times,
well
but
anyway, so the reason why I found out about it is because wait, was I in middle school or was I in high school?
I don't know what year you graduated. I'm gonna guess
Well,
you were middle school because I was either in high school or right out of high school. I want to say
okay,
you're 10 years
so
younger than me, so I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'd have to Google, and I can't Google.
okay, well anyways,
No, I can't.
how I found out about it is I was in a classroom and one of my classmates was running into the classroom and she's crying her full head off and everybody's like, what's going on? And all she said was Matthew Shepard is or got killed. And everybody's like, what? Well, evidently, I guess before I ever knew who he was, evidently, my classmate knew Matthew Shepard because him and her had the same class together, evidently. And so when she was crying about Matthew Shepard, I kind of was like, I'm so sorry. And she's like, he was a great man. And she's like, I knew him personally, and all this. And I'm like, oh, damn. So, yeah. And I didn't even know the guy, but apparently she did.
Yeah, I mean Matt Shepard. I think he touched a lot of people.
He
Maybe that's
did.
a. It was
That he
October
did.
'98. October '98 is when he died.
That's why that's why when I find out about people that are like gay or lesbian, I don't shun them. You know, it's like, oh, cool, you're gay. That's cool. You
So
know,
that's good. That's good. But there's actually a theory that holds some weight that Matthew Shepard was not killed because of his LGBTQ plus identifying status. That he was actually killed because he was a drug dealer and a drug deal went bad. But
oh yeah. Well, there's
I
so
mean,
many stories, Sarah. You don't know
right?
what to believe. You
Yeah,
know what
I
I
know
mean?
exactly. Exactly. I wasn't there. I wasn't there, but I know he was definitely
Right.
a
Yeah,
symbol
yeah.
for the LGBTQ plus community, and I
Right.
think that's
Yeah.
okay. Even if he's a martyr for it, it's like regardless, he shouldn't have died. He shouldn't have died.
No, he
If it
should have
was
never. No,
if it
he
was
should.
drugs, if it was whatever, nobody gets
But
taken
yeah, I
anymore.
agree.
Except
I
me.
agree with you.
I murder all the time because I'm a serial killer, but that's
Right, yeah.
okay. I am a serial killer. I'll
But
murder you.
anyways, I just
Maggie,
wanted
I will
to,
murder you. Sorry, I'm joking. I won't murder you.
I was just letting you guys know that Josh and I went to the same school. But
That is
did,
wild, man. That's
but did I
wild.
but did I ever like hung out with him? Kinda.
Well, he was younger than you. He was 34 years old.
I'm 41, my dear.
What? No, but that's what I'm saying. He was younger than you because this
Oh,
guy is
right.
34.
Yeah.
You're whatever. If you guys are almost 10 years apart, I
What? You're
don't
chopping, bitch.
know.
You're chopping.
Huh?
Am- Hey, Canadian girl,
Yes.
am I echoing?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Negative.
It must be Sarah, because
It is.
she's echoing
I know.
on my end.
So,
But yeah, I don't know what year Josh Sander graduated. He must have been like a sophomore when I was a senior. I take that back. I'm sorry. He was either yeah.
Sarah, we can hear you.
Am I okay on your end, Canadian?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I don't know. I think Josh Sander was either a freshman when I was a senior or a
Yes,
sophomore when I was a senior. It was one
probably.
of those two. Yeah, I take that back. Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah. Sorry, I
That
was
makes
like, wait a minute. No. Yeah, okay. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that I knew Josh. Not on a
So,
personal level.
okay. Does he? Yeah, he does. Like, were you part of the Kid Cobra lore? Because like you're part of the Siren cult.
No. No. I, yeah. Well, yeah, I could tell you horrors. I could tell you horror stories about what this space, but I'm not going to say nothing
No, it's better not.
about him. But yeah,
Yeah.
he's to me that guy's a lost cause. To me,
Yep.
that's
Who?
why.
What's
Sarah.
their
That's
name
why
again?
I don't. That's
What
why I
letter?
don't go live anymore. It's like that and I see his name. I don't mean no disrespect.
Just what
It's
letter of the alphabet does it start with?
F
What?
Okay.
S S
S.
Steve
Oh,
Steve.
E. Oh, I think
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about, but I just can't. Yeah. Tip of
yeah,
my
yeah.
tip of my tongue here.
Evidently he's got a couple of questions to ask me, but I just haven't gotten the oomph to actually go on his panel because I just don't want the hate to get to
yeah.
him.
You're talking about Southwest Jeff.
Huh?
Are you talking about Southwest Jeff?
No.
Okay.
Remember when you
For the record, fuck that dude. Okay.
remember when you sent me a message on Discord and you said, "Hey, this Steve guy is curious about you."
Steve
Uh.
Billings,
Oh, I see.
who
Okay.
is who is
Wow.
YouTube content creators in the Void for 400, Alex? YouTube creators in the Void for 400.
Yeah.
Who is Steve Billings?
So nothing against you, but there's reason why I don't go on your panel. It's because I don't want
to be on the
my
assignment.
hate to rub on you.
Oh no, don't
That's
worry.
why.
It's already been done.
It's already
fine.
been rubbed
So,
on. She's been rubbed
you know,
on.
It's already yeah.
sorry, Canadian girl. I didn't want to say his name out loud.
No, it's
I
fine.
did. I said it. I said it.
Yeah, I know. No disrespect, but that's why I haven't gone live. I haven't gone on other people's panel, but just to let you know,
Sorry.
Canadian girl, if you
Fine.
ever want me on, let me know and I'll hop on, all right? But I just
Wonderful.
wanted to let you know that, yes, me and Josh did go to school. So, my condolence to the Sanders family. Anyways, Canadian girl, Sarah, I will see you guys next time, all right?
I'm waiting.
Alrighty.
So, have a good day and peace out.
Have a good day.
Yep, I will,
Bye.
Canadian girl. Bye.
Okay. So we're gonna start the BD documentary.
Oh, we're gonna watch a documentary. No audio, you guys. It says we're muted. According to Mike Check Media, we have no audio. Audio. Can you hear us now? Oops, never mind. I've done that before
Yeah,
too.
because I went to YouTube and everything's fine, so I don't know what the fuck.
No, I've done that before. I go into to a live and it's fucking like muted, and I'm like, no audio. Where's the audio? And I'm like, oh wait, no. Sorry about that.
So
Junior
we're gonna
Hey,
start the
hey,
BD
no.
doc. What?
Wait, real quick. I have to go to work in like a half an hour. But I have to mow lawn, so like it's mowing, so I can't necessarily live stream. But I can have my headphones on if I'm on mute. But yeah, so if I cut out, it's just because I had to start the lawnmower up and whatnot.
No, it's fine. We're gonna start the documentary. Maybe we're gonna finish it in another day. Or I don't know.
It's long. You know what? You know what though? Let me just throw out my 7 degrees to Cobe's here. When he made this documentary when he started it, he was an employee at Wendy's. That was my first job. Was at a Wendy's. I got fired because I
No,
had a
but
phone.
it's not the documentary that you sent me. I told
Oh,
you I couldn't.
it's not Gothic King Cobra. Oh, okay.
No, I told you I couldn't load it.
Oh yeah, it was on YouTube. I found it on YouTube.
Yeah, I couldn't find it.
It's getting a lot of traffic right now though.
Yeah, exactly.
God, that picture of Cobe's is so creepy. Oh my gosh.
Cobra JFS is an internet legend you've likely seen on YouTube before, but don't know his whole story.
King Cobra JFS here, back at it with another video.
King Cobra JFS is an internet eccentric that has been posting videos online for over a decade at this point. A simple Google search of his name will show you images of a grimy man in his apartment, likely to leave you with more questions than answers. Join me today as I tell you the story of Joshua Saunders, better known as his internet handle King Cobra JFS, or Cobes for short. He is a self-proclaimed gothic bad boy with a multitude of talents that includes cooking.
Okay, look at that. Bacon cheeseburger with pork brains and bugs.
Ventriloquism.
Silent fart.
Oh my god, look,
Damn it,
look,
Sean, what the hell did you eat?
And even playing the guitar.
I'm so good at guitar, it's a wonder I'm not swimming in pussy right now. I'm just saying.
He's a self-proclaimed autistic wizard that lives life by his own set of rules. This is the story of YouTube's gothic bad boy, King Cobra JFS. I'd like to start this story by prefacing
A self-proclaimed autistic wizard. That's awesome. I love
Yes,
it.
he made wands. Wands.
I know.
like-
I know. It's
He's an
insane.
autistic
No, but the
wizard.
self-proclaimed autistic wizard is magical.
much of King Cobra JFS's early life is unknown, but
That
there is
almost
enough
sounds
information out there to put
like
together a
like
cohesive
plans
narrative
or
about his
something.
beginnings. Cobra's real name is Joshua Saunders, and he was born on March 26, 1991, to Clint and Laura Saunders. Josh would face his first challenge in life almost immediately. You see, he was born with respiratory distress syndrome, underdeveloped lungs, and had to be placed in an incubator to keep him alive. Thankfully, he would survive and become the gothic bad boy we all know today. Growing up wasn't easy for Josh either. Shortly after he was born, his parents would go through an ugly divorce, and his father Clint would engage in a long custody battle to ensure he gained full custody of Josh. In his youth, going to school, it is alleged he was bullied relentlessly and eventually placed in special needs classes to help him learn. At some point, Josh would be diagnosed with Asperger's, and the other kids would continue to bully him for these reasons. By the time Josh made it to high school, he showed many signs of becoming the eccentric man we see on camera today. During his time in high school, Josh was an outcast among his peers due to his odd behaviors and eccentric looks. Despite this, Josh would make friends with other strange characters in school with similar interests like practicing magic and smoking cigarettes. Josh would even become the leader of his own religious cult amongst his friends. The followers of this cult would be called Cobra demons, and there was even a biblical-style war between Cobra demons and Cobra angels. And while this sounds like one big made-up joke, I can promise you I'm being totally serious. Josh went as far as making a symbol for this religion, which ended up looking like a combination of the cool S we all drew back in elementary school and the Gucci logo. He even ended up tattooing this horrible design on his body.
Now I want to try to explain the meaning of my symbol to you. I'm going to explain it, and I also got the symbol tattooed on my arm. Okay. Now, back when I was in junior high, I made the symbol. The mythical creatures it represents: Cobra demons and Cobra angels. Okay?
You saw his fan page. I'm serious. When you missed him and he was talking about how scared he was of going on the asylum. So I don't know. You just
on the asylum.
you're in the chat right now, but you didn't. I'm serious. You didn't like scare him away, but he said that he was scared to go on the asylum. So
And now he's going to be on the asylum.
Cobra demons are like wizards. It's the male form of this mythical creatures, and angels are the female version.
Yes, that is a very, very young Cobes we're looking at. Josh started posting videos to YouTube back in 2011 on an account named Gothic King Cobra 52. Here he can be seen in his parents' basement ranting about a multitude of topics like being goth, playing the guitar, and even dealing with trolls. Yes, even 13 years ago, Cobes was fighting with trolls in his comment section.
This isn't giving the trolls attention because I'm not reading their names, I'm just reading the comments, you know. So go to my inbox here. A comment on my video, the mainstream. This is so close to the Goss in South Park, it's fucking creepy. You have no idea, dude. No, fuck you. I'm not a South Park guy, dude, whatever.
It's crazy how nothing has really changed in this man's life except the amount of hair on his head in the last decade. We would also be
I think it's the first time I'm seeing him like act normal. It's weird.
Introduced to Sean all the way back then. Sean is a ventriloquist puppet Cobra was given when he was a child and mostly uses as a type of therapy outlet. You see, Cobra will use Sean to say things he maybe isn't so comfortable saying himself.
His name is Sean. He's a string pull dummy. I could take this guy to a website and have him upgrade to a standard upgrade where his head and moves the stick and whatnot, but until then, I'm pulling the string on your neck. F*** you, asshole. I dare you trolls to comment on me, huh? What you gonna do now? What do you mean? Oh, the trolls? Yeah, let's see how I am. Let's see them make a comment. I dare them.
Josh would receive his first ban on YouTube during this time in his life. This would come after he decided it would be a great idea to flash his genitals on camera in a video to own his growing number of online trolls. He would subsequently receive a 2-week ban for this. While the Gothic King Cobra 52 channel was banned, he would create a new one with the name Peach Monster 666, in which he cosplayed as a King Cobra JFS troll in order to infiltrate the trolling groups and bring them down from the inside. And this went about as well as you could imagine.
Peach Monster 666 is back from beyond the grave, here to troll you, Gothic King Cobra. Yes. Your videos are so pathetic. You think you can play guitar. The truth is, you suck.
Cobra would only post 2 videos on his Peach Monster channel, and eventually the ban on his original account would be released, in which he would go back to posting over there. While Josh was living in his dad's basement and posting YouTube videos, he would enroll in the Job Corps. The Job Corps is the largest nationwide residential career training program in the country. The program helps eligible young people ages 16 through 24 complete their high school education, trains them for meaningful careers, and assists them with obtaining employment. So to summarize, Josh was going to a year-long job training school to gain employment. It was during this time he would meet his first girlfriend Stephanie, and he would even lose his virginity to her in the bathroom. While this may sound like Josh was starting to get his life together, he would end up getting kicked out of the program when he was caught.
They slept in the bathroom together. He lost his virginity in the bathroom like Gypsy Rose.
I once got busy in a Burger King bathroom. I'm sick with this. Chuck G. Digital Underground.
Smoking weed on campus and was forced to move back home to his dad's basement. From here, he would start working a variety of different fast food jobs like McDonald's, Taco Bell, and Wendy's. One extremely funny note about Josh and his time working at Wendy's: Josh was so bad at his job, he was relegated to one 2 to 4 hour shift a week that consisted of cleaning the bathrooms and refilling the tea dispensers. Regardless of this fact, Cobra would still manage to save up enough money to finally get his own place. With the help of his father Clint, Josh managed to find an apartment just 3 miles away from his current home, and he would finally move out of his dad's basement. It was here in the first apartment that many of Josh's fans consider a truly golden era of Cobra content. He would officially create the King Cobra JFS channel on November 17th, 2012, and he would start posting videos from his new goth boy lair.
Yes, King Cobra JFS, my new YouTube username. More professional, and I even created my own profile pic. Okay. So listen, or change.
His girlfriend Stephanie would even start appearing in some of his videos on this new channel. Yes, she stayed with Cobe's even after he got kicked out of the Job Corps. Stephanie didn't really do much in Cobra's videos besides sit in the background quietly, and trolls would quickly start leaving comments saying Josh wasn't treating her correctly because of this. This would ultimately lead Cobra to posting a hysterical response video showing off his ultimate gentleman skills by cooking Stephanie a Hot Pocket.
So a lot of y'all are like, Stephanie gets so much better than him.
A Hot Pocket? Hot Pocket.
Well, guess what? I just made Stephanie a Hot Pocket and got her some Dr. Pepper. Well, shit talking.
What?
Good. With the shit talking. How's a Hot Pocket, sweetie? It's 4 meat and cheese. That's good.
True boyfriend goals, am I right? Apart from Stephanie showing up in videos, an old high school friend of Josh's named Chris Moore would also begin to make an appearance in early December 2012. Having Chris around ramped up Cobra's degenerate behaviors and poor choices. He would be given the nickname Couch Chris by the Cobra fanbase because he began living with Cobra after his grandparents kicked him out of the house for an unknown reason. Josh, not wanting to see a homeboy homeless, decided to offer him a place to stay on the couch until he found a place of his own. This would cement Couch Chris as a permanent fixture in almost every one of Cobra's videos, constantly nagging or correcting Josh on trivial matters while he was recording. Chris's constant interruptions inevitably led to the infamous fish is dairy argument.
So let's have a little bit of everything minus the fish, which should be in the dairy actually. So yeah, so this pretty much the protein, meat. Chris, do you have to correct me every fucking video I make?
Why the fuck would you think that fish is a dairy product? Does it come out of a cow?
Fish is a dairy product. Shut up.
Stay clean so we can pass the piss test and not make a scene, get off early, maybe hit their... I don't even know. I lost track of it.
Josh and Scotty would meet sometime back in 2010 and would be friends ever since. Many of Cobra's fans and trolls see homeboy Scotty as an absolute mooch that uses Cobra for weed, alcohol, and money. Scotty would also be labeled as untrustworthy and a liar after he would set Cobra up on multiple different dates with goth girls that allegedly had Asperger's, played the guitar, and had large breasts. You know, the kind of girls that are a gothic bad boy's dream. Unsurprisingly, these dates would never materialize, and Cobra would never meet these goth girls Scotty talked about, likely because they weren't real. The last insane detail about homeboy Scotty is the fact that he was once arrested for felony assault after he cut a man with a sword inside of Cobra's apartment. One night when Cobra wasn't home, Scotty and another man would be drinking whiskey in Josh's apartment. An argument would break out after Scotty accused the man of stealing one of Cobra's tobacco pipes. He would then grab a katana and stab the armchair he was sitting in several times before standing up, cutting himself, and then cutting the other man as well. Scotty would try and claim self-defense when...
Are you hearing this?
He will
This
cut
is wild.
He will fucking
This is wild.
Well, he wasn't wearing an army jacket. Was he a veteran? Maybe he got some, like, PTSD?
Scotty, no, he was young. He was a little guy beside him.
Questioned by the police, but ultimately he ended up confessing to the crime. The next character on the roster goes by the name Warlord. Warlord is well known in the Cobraverse for being a mooch, a liar, and is incredibly annoying when featured in Josh's videos or live streams.
Are you sure? Okay, so if you're
money on it?
Shut the fuck up.
Thank you, I'm sorry.
He has been arrested multiple times by the Casper Police Department, with one of his charges being domestic battery filed on him by his then pregnant ex-wife or her mother. A highlight moment between Josh and Warlord was when a drunken argument would break out between the pair and Josh would assert his dominance over him.
Oh no!
I came from Matt Green, you piece of shit! Go home, you're drunk!
Up next is a man that goes by the name Darflinny.
Yeah!
What's up, fellow YouTubers? We're back at it with another video.
Hells yeah!
Darflinny is probably one of the only positive characters of note in the Cobraverse. He is a larger man with some interesting hobbies that include making chainmail, smelting metal, and shooting guns. He even took Cobes out shooting on some occasions.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. That's sweet.
There really is nothing bad to note about Darflinny. He genuinely seems like a good guy that's nice to Cobra, and he has even said he feels indebted to Cobes after Josh stopped him from taking his own life. One of the last notable characters that spent some time with Cobra was a degenerate furry named Scrapper Steve. Scrapper Steve would try and capitalize off Cobra's
He said a degenerate furry. A degenerate furry.
internet popularity, only to fail miserably because of the fact he is a disgusting zoophile that is interested in having sex with goats. This information would be found out after Steve gave homeboy Scotty an old laptop of his. On that laptop contained a video of Steve having sex with an inflatable goat. If that wasn't bad enough, Steve has also made videos calling for the legalization of zoophilia.
Hey, it's not that bad. It wasn't that bad.
All the zoosexuals and everybody
No!
watching this YouTube video and all of YouTube
That's bad, sir.
to support my marijuana
It's not that bad.
motion and my
Nope.
make zoophilia legal motion.
Josh and Scrapper Steve's friendship would ultimately come to an end after Steve tried stealing one of Josh's future girlfriends.
What? How is that possible? He's a zoophile.
There's a lot of debate on when Josh started to garner internet popularity. He had already established a small cult-like following before moving into his first apartment in 2012 from his original videos on the Gothic Cobra 52 channel. Cobra's popularity would continue to grow after the making of the first documentary on his life. This documentary about Josh would be released in 2014 by the YouTube channel Trapped. It would simply be titled Gothic King Cobra. The film follows a young Josh throughout
Dude, it's a video you wanted me to load. So
Yeah, documentary.
about his daily life and gives us an introspective of who Cobra is and who he wants to be.
I got $20, so I gotta make it. Yeah, ooh. Jaeger. Jaeger. Jaeger.
That used to be my nickname. My whole 30s. Like, people only knew me as Jaeger. They didn't know my real name. They only called me Jaeger, like a bunch of people. So that was my-
That's why liquor shit's awesome, their customer service. My mom just gave me $20 to babysit my sister the one night. So $20. I'm like, oh, sweet. I know what I'm doing after work. I'm getting cigarettes and booze.
We even get to see an array of characters in Cobra's life, like the local drug dealer he knows, and a homeless Marine that was the man behind ingraining the infamous catchphrase, "That's what's up," into Josh.
Nut up. Or get fucked up. Nut up. Or get fucked up. That's what's up today.
Oh boy.
It's clear Josh saw these local degenerates as role models and was in desperate need of someone to set him down a better path. However, it was these guys he saw in his day-to-day life going against the grain of societal norms that Josh gravitated towards, and he would eventually model his own life after it as well. This documentary has become a harrowing look into Cobra's past self, showcasing an awkward young man who once had dreams and aspirations.
And that's gonna be funny too, is when I make it big and I'm on stage playing concerts and stuff and I'm on MTV and all these chicks that reject me are gonna go, holy crap, I knew that guy, he used to stalk me, what the fuck?
Holy crap, I knew that guy, he was stalking me.
Inside Cobra's first apartment is where he was finally able to start indulging in some of his favorite activities. One of my personal favorite things Cobra started posting was his cooking videos, or what he likes to call dank food hacks. Josh has an amazing ability to absolutely destroy anything he tries to cook. Seeming to draw inspiration from early epic mealtime videos, the absolute monstrosity Cobra puts on a plate sometimes are truly a sight to behold. For starters, would any of you be interested in some Mountain Dew and jalapeno flavored hard-boiled eggs?
What's up, YouTube? We are doing some hard-boiled eggs. Now,
Hard-boiled eggs with Mountain Dew?
And yes, I did use some hot sauce from this bottle. This is a Pepper Patch jalapeno hot sauce. I got a Pepper Patch box for the holidays. Now I got it on a nice medium heat. We're gonna let those delicious little egg treats soak in that sugary Mountain Dew goodness.
It's soaking in Mountain
Hopefully it'll give
Dew,
it like a nice
goddammit.
citrusy, spicy kick. Almost done, YouTube. Let's look at these hard-boiled eggs.
Almost done,
To absorb
YouTube.
that flavor. We let those eggs cool off now. I gave them a quick cold rinse in some water that was cold, ice cold at that. We're gonna cool them off and we'll try them later. Check them out.
So long ago, when I had a Discord,
Soak them in cold water.
somebody in the
Made them
Discord
easier
said
to...
that they had tasted Cobe's food and it was actually really bland. I don't know how factual that is, but I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know, but that was delicious. I am down.
In Mountain Dew? In Mountain Dew. Wow, you guys are wild.
Like, I'm down for it.
Peel. Putting the cracks in them. Got the cool grooves in it. Let's see how I do.
Yeah.
Mmm.
Another awesome food hack of Cobra's, and his most popular to date, is his sushi bacon cheeseburger. Throughout this video, you will notice quintessential aspects that are staples in Cobra food hacks, like incredibly dirty and unwashed cooking utensils, a pan that hasn't seen soap and water since its first use, and of course, excessive amounts of grease.
And some trial and error and some learning.
Yeah.
But there we go.
No,
There's the
probably not.
wasabi sauce right on top of there.
What are you rambling about?
Wasabi kills the bacteria in the dead fish.
Yeah, I know. He's not hygienic. Let's just say that.
I mean, yeah. And, yeah. Oh, God.
Give that a squeeze just like that.
Did you hear that?
Sounds like when I have sex.
Boom.
Did you hear that? Oh my God.
And
Yeah, it
look
sounds
at all
like
the
when I have
grease
sex,
soaked
like-
into the bottom bun right there.
That sounds more
Yeah. It's cooled down enough I can pick it up and eat it. It's still pretty hot though.
Same about my sex. Still pretty hot, though.
That's not half bad actually. That's pretty good.
Cobra isn't afraid to think outside of the box when it comes to his food hacks either. It isn't always just bacon, grease, and cheese. Take for example this Halloween burger he made. This burger would be topped with a bag of mixed bugs and pig brains. And of course he would eat every last bite.
Bugs. Bugs. Alright, we got the bugs on there. Now we got our rose pork brains. Now, I've had pork brains before. They're actually pretty tasty. Alright, so now I want to take our delicious pork brains. And we're gonna sprinkle them on top of our bugs.
So that's the thing. My mom said they used to have fried pork brain sandwiches with mustard.
It's good. It's real good.
Yeah.
But it's got a little bit of heat on it,
That's the way
man.
it's Did he fry
Holy
his pork
crap,
brain?
YouTube. Okay, look at that. Bacon, cheeseburger with pork brains and bugs. Happy Halloween, you crazy fuckers.
Not the bug. What? What's that? No, God. Nope. Not today. Oh, my God.
Honestly, it tastes just like a bacon barbecue cheeseburger. Get the little crunchy bits from the bugs.
I know they used to have cow brains. They had cow brains, but I don't know about that. Kind of bacon.
Color me surprised, YouTube. That's actually tasty.
It's not just the food hacks that are fascinating to me. It's also equally as funny to try and watch Cobra attempt to cook things normally, like the time he tried to make homemade French fries.
Alright, you got all your French fries.
Oh.
And as you can see, that's bubbling.
Oh, yeah!
So
Well,
what we're
that's
gonna do is just...
it's supposed to be like kind of clear, right?
Yes! It's not supposed to be
I would
black,
just dump these in here, but I don't want the grease to splatter,
Wow.
so... Your next step is just...
Hey, you know what happens when you throw an ice cube in there?
There's gonna be a fire! There's gonna be a fire!
Alright, throw an ice cube in. Throw an ice cube.
It's just dropping in there like that.
Always throw an ice cube in there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Imagine the smell. Oh my god, there's fire! Oh, the fire!
So I did that the other day. I set my
Look, there's a fire!
Fire! Use baking soda to put out a grease fire, not water. Baking soda, baking soda.
He's not hearing you.
No, not wind, not water, baking soda. I'm just saying, for future reference.
Dude. He can't hear you.
So I'm just saying, for anyone watching, because I tried to put mine out with water, not realizing it was a grease fire, and I forgot you can't do that, and I made it worse.
My life, YouTube. I need salt.
No, baking soda. Or...
Well, you know, that was real smooth of me, too.
Cobra is also quite the mixologist, often taking his dank hacking ability to the liquor cabinet and making sick drink combos. Josh is no stranger to mixing beers with his favorite soda and calling them Cobra's Mist, or doing things like mixing vodka or whiskey with Monster energy drinks.
This sexy goth bad boy is back at it again, ladies and gentlemen. This crazy mixologist is at it again. Half a cup of some Old English. Jolly good, it's Old English, oh I say. Monster, yeah. We have the stimulants going into the depressant. Half and half always. So what the fucking hell are we gonna call this? Old English and Monster. Let's call it Cobra's English.
Oh my god.
Another popular topic of discussion throughout Cobra's time online is his love life. It should come as no surprise that Cobra does not have the best of luck when it comes to women.
Okay, my crush likes me, she thinks I'm attractive, but she won't date me because I watch chatterbait females and I'm friends with too many chicks on Facebook.
Growing increasingly more defeated over his luck with women and dating, Cobra would begin to talk about his frustration over his dry spell in videos around 2016. In a response to this, a troll would send Cobra a fleshlight in the mail. Josh would proceed to use this fleshlight one time before recording a video destroying it and lamenting over the fact that he thinks sex is disgusting.
Yo.
Like, someone made a comment on one of my YouTube videos. They're like, somebody send this guy a pocket pussy, and I deleted the comment because I'm like, no, don't fucking send me a pocket pussy, god damn it. I find sex to be disgusting. Like, what the fuck? I'm glad everybody finds the fact that I can't get pussy to save my fucking life. I'm glad people find it to be so goddamn funny that they're like, oh, we feel sorry for this guy because he can't get laid. Here, let's send him a pocket pussy. F*** you. This is what I think of your stupid pocket pussy right here. This is what I think about love and companionship. This is me like saying I give up on love and companionship, man. It's never gonna happen, so why waste my time craving it?
After this incident, Cobra would begin to express his desires for a life-size sex doll in his videos. Trolls would respond to these requests by initially sending him the comical blow-up dolls you can get from gag stores like Spencer's. And of course, this was absolutely not what Cobra wanted. Cobra desired one of those fully customizable dolls that you can personally pick all of the details, like the eye color or the hairstyle, much like a create a character in a video game. These dolls often cost thousands of dollars, and Cobra would be desperate enough to even start a GoFundMe to try and raise money for one. Of course, his campaign would be taken down. However, not too long after this, a fan or troll would send him a $1,000 used sex doll. Tragedy would strike for Josh, though, less than 24 hours after receiving his new gift. He would make a post on Facebook that a thief broke into his apartment and stole the sex doll. This alleged burglar would only steal Josh's sex doll, not his TV, guitar, or any other things that could be considered valuable inside his home. Just the sex doll. Cobra would later claim that the Casper Police Department would end up finding his sex doll in the back of some meth head's car who was allegedly trying to get scrap metal out of it, thus destroying it in the process. If this story is sounding suspiciously made up, that's because it is. Cobra would later admit that he had cut the sex doll's body up into pieces and skinned its face off after becoming angry when he ripped the doll's vagina while using it.
What I did was rather eerie, to say the least, yes, but out of sexual frustration. Would I do this to a real girl? Absolutely not.
Wow.
What happened was, a couple of fans had sent me an awesome sex doll, and I was tickled pink. I was like, dude, this is cool, you know, and I never would have thought something like this would happen.
Yeah.
So of course I was having sex with it, and then my dick tore a huge gash in the vagina. And I was embarrassed and frustrated that I couldn't fix it, and that, well, nice going, dumbass. You broke your toy. Fucking it, of all things. Just know that I am here for you guys, my fans and my friends. What I did was eerie, yeah, but let's face it, people. Let's face it. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. I know.
Oh my lord.
I know. Just know that if I ever get the chance to pay back the people for this, I know it's not the point. Okay, I know this. It's gonna fucking happen. I mean, they all want free ones. I'm down. And just know that this is my attempt for an apology video. The whole lie was fabricated mainly because I was embarrassed, YouTube.
No serial killer vibes here, no, not at all. Hilariously, this isn't the only sex doll that Cobra's fans would send him. He would receive another doll in the mail shortly after the first one, and this one Cobra would nickname Fun-Sized Felicia. Cobra would really hit it off with this new doll, even bringing out Sean to get his opinion on her.
So who's your lady friend?
Oh no.
She was sent to me in the mail, Sean. Was she? Oh. Does she talk? You know, Sean, she might talk, I don't know. She's kind of short. I'm not short, I'm fun-sized.
Fun-Sized Felicia would meet a similar fate as the first sex doll after Cobra would melt the skin off of it when he washed it with the wrong kind of soap. After Cobra's bad experiences with sex dolls, he wouldn't have any more involvement with women until November 2017 when he started dating another girl named Summer. This saga in the Cobraverse would be known as the Summer Saga. Summer was a furry and would attract the attention of one of Cobra's friends, Scrapper Steve, who was also a furry as previously mentioned. Steve would try and court Summer by suggesting a business deal making fursuits, however, his attempts would be thwarted by homeboy Scotty after he found out and told Josh.
Alright, what happened was, you know Josh just found a girlie, right?
Yeah.
And that's awesome. It's fucking badass. I'm happy for Josh, and she's a good woman, and he deserves her. All right. He doesn't deserve the bullshit what's coming from. All right. You want to know the bullshit? Y'all want to know the bullshit? The bullshit is Josh. All right, being a good friend. Never been a bad friend. Never once. Anytime I needed him, or anytime any of his fucking friends needed him, he was there. All right. He was always fucking there. Okay. With that being said, Steve, Mr. Goat, whatever you want to call him, goat fucker, whatever, alright? this is what happened. Try to get me, try to f Josh's girl, dude.
Straight up, Steve was trying to get with my girlfriend.
Summer and Cobra would ultimately break up after 2 short months because of the harassment she was receiving from Cobra's trolls. Josh's dry spell would continue on for a very long time after this. It was around this time in 2017 the Wand Maker saga would begin in the Cobraverse. Before Cobra would meet his now ex-girlfriend Summer, he would be fired from his job at Wendy's after over 5 years of employment when a troll called and complained to management about his YouTube videos. And I'm honestly amazed Cobra lasted this long at Wendy's in the first place. He really wasn't a great employee, highlighted by his 1 short shift a week and one of his most notorious moments in the Cobraverse being the black hair dye incident. One day, Josh forgot he had to go to work and instead decided to stay home and dye his hair black. Right before he started dyeing his hair black, he would get a call from his manager letting him know that he was late. Josh would then proceed to dye his hair black and go into work 5 hours late.
Hello? Oh, what are you saying? No, I was shopping. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I'm out at the apartment. Son of a bitch. Wow. Well, I feel like an idiot. Oh, crap. Alright. Damn it. Alright. Alright, that works. I'm so sorry, I misunderstood the dates. Alright, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Now, you should use over a kitchen sink or a towel.
Oh my God.
It's very messy,
He does it
but I'll
with his
take my
hands?
chances.
Oh, okay. He's got gloves. Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm
God.
just making an ass of myself now. For you, YouTube Entertainment, no less. God damn it. This is why you want to put a towel on before you do this shit, people.
Oh my
My
God. What
mustache,
the
too.
fuck, Cobra?
Oh, yeah.
He's crazy.
Why so serious? I've got an avatar. Holy shit. My skin's all blue from the black hair dye. Oh, look, the blue skin clashes so horribly with my tainted teeth. Oh, how fucking lovely. How fucking lovely. Of course, there wasn't much of a mustache there to begin with, but yeah. Oh well. Holy crap.
Oh wow.
I look like shit.
After being
You
fired
do.
from Wendy's, Cobra would rely on what little AdSense revenue he made from YouTube and his monthly SSDI payments to pay his bills. Josh became a glorified NEET while he spent a lot of his new free time drinking and hanging out with his homeboys, Scotty and Darflinny. He would finally come up with his most lucrative business venture yet with the introduction of Cobra Craft wands. Josh would start to wander around Casper collecting random sticks to bring home and spray paint for a profit. He would begin to sell these custom-made magic wands on Etsy, with the first batch of 10 selling out just 7 minutes after he posted a video promoting them. Selling wands was honestly a logical business venture for Cobes. After all, he does claim to be a wizard with real magic powers. He's even shown off his magical abilities in videos before, like the time he walked around his town and made streetlights change colors.
We're a crosswalk sign. Woohoo! Give me walk sign. Come on. Yeah. That's how I rock and that's how I roll.
This wand making business would go on to be his main source of income apart from his SSDI checks for the following years to come because Josh never decided to get a real job after this. Little did Josh know that this new business venture would also be the main reason for the next big saga in the Cobraverse known as the Eviction Saga. As I mentioned before, Cobra was spray painting these wands and he was doing it inside of his apartment. In an effort to prevent growing complaints about paint fumes from his neighbors, Josh claims he would stick towels or blankets under his doors to prevent any of the fumes from leaking out into the hallway. After doing this though, the paint fumes would begin to travel up through a chimney behind Cobra's workbench and start affecting the apartments above him. This would allegedly cause one resident to become so sick they needed to move out, and it would make the other surrounding units uninhabitable. Cobra would get a call from his dad Clint while on a live stream on October 27th, 2020, informing him he was being evicted. Clint would tell Josh that he caused an estimated $6,000 worth of damage to his unit and the others surrounding it from his actions over the years. He would also bring up Josh's worsening alcoholism and suggest that he may need to seek help through counseling, which of course Cobra denied.
That's wild.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Say what's up? What? Why?
Sorry about that. I don't know what the fuck happened. That was weird as fuck. Fucking T-Mobile.
I don't want to be a... No, like, I can quit smoking indoors.
Oh, God.
Seriously? Oh my fucking God, dude! Well, where the fuck am I supposed to go, dude?
What? He's saying dude to his dad. What's up, dude? Wow, I would
This is the
dare
thanks
not.
I get for giving him an ashtray out of my own fucking pocket.
What?
I bought an ashtray for fucking outside. This is the fucking things I get. Real fucking nice. That was 40. There's no way I caused $6,000 worth of damage to this apartment. That is bullshit.
Oh,
No,
is this an eviction or something? Is this an eviction?
Yes.
I didn't do it intentionally.
I thought Methica got him kicked out.
Oh, but I think there's multiple. He got evicted because of his wand making.
Yeah, that's what they say, but I heard it was because of Methica. Like, I don't know.
Well, he's on the phone with his father right now, and his father's saying it, so I don't know how more accurate it could be.
And evictions are traumatizing.
What?
Evictions are traumatizing. A forceful eviction.
Dude,
did you listen? Like you have
Did
to
you
keep
listen
people
to that
out,
at all?
and it's traumatizing to kick people out of their home and like put their belongings outside and.
Dude, did you listen at all? What was going on? Or you're not?
I mean, I
paying
know he's
attention?
getting evicted because he like supposedly tore the place up, but I don't think that place is that tore up.
No, that's not at all what he said. You're not paying attention at all.
No, I was counting money. I was counting money. Change, to be exact, but.
God damn it, Sarah.
What? Well, I mean, he gets evicted because of Methica, though.
No, I mean, right now we're not talking about what you're talking about right now. We're talking about the fact that he's getting evicted because of his wand making because he was spray paint in the apartment, and it led to $6,000 of damages because of it.
I mean, I can't believe spray paint doesn't cost $6,000 worth of damages. Like what?
No, because the thing is, he would put towels under his door, so the fumes of the spray paint will all go in a chimney, and a person had to leave because of it was inhabitable, and all of the apartments beside him were inhabitable because of his wand making.
Oh my god! I think that may be what they told him, but I mean, I think that may be what they told him, but
that's what his
I've never
father
heard
is
of
saying.
that. I've never heard of that.
Well, that's what
and
his father
I've
is telling
cleaned
him.
plenty of rentals, and I've cleaned out rentals, and I've seen damage in rentals, and No, we did this one rental, and this guy, he was a huffer, right? So there was probably 80, 90 cans of spray paint in this bedroom. I mean, he was huffing and puffing and blowing his house down and his brain out. And that room had surprisingly minimal damage from, at least from that. It had damage from him being a crackhead too. But I mean, condensed fumes, I don't see how that could. I don't know. I mean,
they
you
just
use spray
explained
paint
it. They just explained it, Sarah. I'm not gonna do it again.
No, I know, but I think it's bullshit. As what I'm calling bullshit on it, because you can use all kinds of like spray paint to what's that word, like seal stuff and to just legit paint stuff. I believe you what they said. I'm just saying I'm calling bullshit on that. Like I'm calling bullshit on them for telling him that. I just think it's bullshit. I think they use that as an excuse to get him out, but want him out for other reasons.
Okay.
Is what I'm saying.
I'm getting a 50 for using spray paint on my wands? Seriously? Okay, I'm listening. I'm not turning this on anyone. I'm just asking questions, man.
I mean, you think trolls didn't harass his landlord daily? Yeah, he definitely was not the ideal tenant. I've seen worse though.
No, I don't, Dad. Okay? No, I don't need counseling. I just need to make smarter decisions.
Cobra would go live a few more times after this, skirting any sort of responsibility for his eviction. Instead, he complained about how a landlord could evict a person with Asperger's, and he even claimed it's his neighbor's fault for not telling him his spray paint fumes were causing an issue. After the eviction, Cobra would temporarily move back to his dad's home while he searched for a new apartment to rent. This wouldn't take long, as he would move into a new place on November 21st, 2020, marking the start of the new apartment saga in the Cobraverse.
It looks like the same fucking place.
Inside this new apartment, Josh's mental health rapidly decreased and his alcoholism slowly became...
What?
I said watch it be in the same apartment complex.
Yeah, but he lives in a trailer home.
Oh, he moved into a trailer? Oh, okay. I thought that was his dad's place.
Well, no. I'm saying.
So he doesn't have, no, you're right. I think you're right. So he doesn't have anyone above him, below him, around him to disrupt.
No, because if you remember the crime whatever article I sent you, right? There was a plot. Did you see the crime article I sent you?
Yeah. It told me it wasn't safe, and the hackers were going to try to get my information. So I clicked back to safety.
Huh? No.
Yeah, the link came up as some kind of like bunk link that was going to steal my information or something, and it urged me to go back to safety, so I did.
Well,
so I didn't get a chance to read that one, but yeah, I think he was in a mobile home.
He was because if you see the article, it showed a mobile home and a pot.
Was it single wide or double wide? Single wide.
I have no clue what that means.
Point of his life, often appearing drinking or already drunk in most of his videos and live streams going forward, Cobra's life really started to decline. His dank food hacks got sloppier and even more foul, like his infamous Bogrito.
It's just about done baking in the oven.
Oh yeah, that
They
looks
used
good.
a bunch of toothpicks to hold it together. Just like Taco Bell chimichanga food inception right there. But it's got the spicy fish, the fried Spam, cheese, bacon bits, another burrito in there, so that's going to be pretty tasty.
To say he killed his dad, and that's his dad's like shoulder. You know, like I killed my father. I'm baking his shoulder in the oven. That's what I
rack, so it could fit the burrito in there with all them toothpicks. But
what's up, Rob?
That's all right. Keep in mind the Taco Bell burrito that I stuffed inside this giant chimichanga's got bacon, steak, and eggs.
What?
Tell me that doesn't look like it has like a face imprinted on it.
Yeah.
And you know what's up. Put this back in the oven. The cheese is going to melt and get a little crispy on top of the shell. At least show you
Fucking what the Jesus? Oh, mother.
some of this action right here.
It looks like diabetes.
Man, that was like coronary
Cut it in
artery blocking.
half. Look at that greasy,
I got
delicious looking burrito. All stuffed with goods. I'll be munching out on that all day, man.
I'm down for
We'll try
spam,
it
but
here in a
not with
second.
this.
Just wanted to give you a close-up of the goods.
But
I can make so many jokes about so many bitches right now with that close up.
I've been munching out on this here burrito.
Cobb's needs a sandwich man like
I
Rob.
took a couple bites earlier, and it was simply delicious. This massive chimichanga action. Oh, look at that. Look at that deliciousness. Yes. Mm.
Yes, queen. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Delicious, spicy, packed with protein and calories and greasy love.
Cobra's drink combos became pretty insane as well, like the Valentine's Day drink combo.
We got the pink champagne. Got a splash of that Faygo firework.
Oh my lord, no.
Whoop, whoop. Splash of that.
Only,
Little
baby.
splash of that in there. Trolls could use a Tic Tac. Their fucking breath smells worse than my fucking teeth. But yeah, this is a really fucking kick-ass glass, dude. And a splash.
You said trolls can take a Tic Tac. Their fucking breath smells more awful than my teeth.
Hey, at least he has teeth. Most Kiwi Farm inhabitants are like me, and we have summer teeth. Some are here, some are there, but they're missing all of their season teeth. At least he has teeth that smell bad. I give him that. I give him that.
At the end, his teeth is really disgusting. So I'm not gonna say you're right because his teeth are really disgusting at the end. Really.
Oh, I know, but hey, at least he's got them. most cows don't. You know what I mean?
Your friend wants the link, dude. Look at the chat.
To that vodka.
I don't have a
splash of that rum.
I'm getting ready to drive, so
Splash that tequila. That's what YouTube wants to see. Oh, that's so gross. Wants to see, right? Jeez. So I'll pour a splash of that in there. Oh, dude, this drink combo is looking so fucking gnarly, dude. We'll add our... Okay, the Kinky Aloha is not creamy, so we can add a little bit of that right there.
Ew.
This is fucking ridiculous.
No, Kinky Aloha, that shot.
And we got this to top it off if we need just a little bit more to do it, but...
It's great.
And maybe just for a little... Yeah, like that. Yeah, okay. This is just fucking ridiculous. You see this drink combo, all the curdling and the, dude. Yeah, man, I got this hot jerky stick right here. It's a classic Hunter's.
Like what? Carter likes to drink Sprite and milk, and it looks so fucking weird. And I can only imagine the taste. He loves it.
No, but it looks like there's crumbs in it. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sausage. Should we add it to the drink combo as like a little...
Dude, he's gonna put a sausage in it. Ew.
Condiment, like they do with Bloody Marys.
That's what she said.
You hack.
Hey, did you post under me? Is that me or
There
is that
it
you?
is, sitting right there, just below the surface there.
I think I hit that.
Sarah, you said that you couldn't do it, so I did it for you.
Oh, thank you. I was like, is that the referral link or is that our? I couldn't tell which link it was. I'm driving. I can't fucking figure out anything.
I know.
He's actually drinking it. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Hello, Rob. Hey, Rob.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, we're watching. I'll let you tell them because it's gonna get loud. I'm driving.
Okay. We're watching King Cobra, a documentary of King Cobra because he passed away today.
I think maybe
Yay.
Did you say yay?
Yeah, no, I don't think you meant yay that he passed away. I think you meant yay that we're watching a documentary.
Oh yeah.
I hope.
No, you're wrong. You're
Oh,
wrong.
don't
I
say
meant
yay that he
yay.
died.
Yeah, exactly. Sarah, stop it.
Well,
Oh, well, I'm
apparently
sad
you
he
don't
died.
know the history I got on that boy.
Oh shit! No, I don't.
Oh,
Nope,
do
I do
tell,
not.
do tell.
Enlighten
We don't
us.
know. We're trying to get familiar with him by you know trying to get
It's
familiar.
if you ain't familiar about him being a piece of shit already, you don't need to know what I know.
Well, like
No, we.
I know of him. I know some. I follow him, but not horror per se. But I mean, I know enough. I don't follow him like I follow other cows, but yeah, I don't. As far as I knew, he wasn't a shitty person. He was just a drunk, you know. And drunks they're content to hurt themselves.
He was above and beyond a shitty person.
Did you know
He's
him
a
like outside
terrible
the internet?
troll. I knew him from YouTube and his trolling antics and his mistreatment of women, alcohol, you know, his tenants. Hell, we had people fucking with him.
See,
Yeah,
I didn't know he could troll. I didn't
was.
know he did
Oh
troll.
really? You were part of the trolls that trolled him.
He's a legendary sack of shit as far as YouTube's concerned.
Are you sure? Wait, are you sure this isn't Cyrex we're talking about, or no, the King Cobra, right?
The Cyrex is another sack of shit.
Well, yeah, everyone's saying it should be Cyrex instead of Cobe.
I don't know about everyone. I just saw this and I went, wait a minute. No, Sarah, you're not spending time a day giving this grief a pity party, are you?
Oh no, I mean, no, he. Well, now he's. You can't spend.
I just, I ain't got much good to say about the boy. He's got a long, outstanding history of being a sack of shit.
Well, can you
Uh,
Can you enlighten us a bit of the why you're saying that? They like we're not gonna defend him. We don't know him.
mm, well, I mean, before I start grieving over somebody being dead, I would be sure I'd know them pretty good first.
Yeah, we're not grieving. We're just playing him because we're not really familiar with his lore.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Well,
seem more
I just,
familiar.
at least the worms will have something to eat. That's about all good I see of it.
Oh, the worms that he ate. He pretty much ate
No,
all of the insects.
he'll be feeding the worms now.
Yeah, I know. I get it. But I mean,
Yeah,
wasn't he like eating worms as well? So they're all gonna come in. It's a full circle.
I don't know. After I was a witness to some of this shit and antics he was up to, yeah, let's just say his day was coming.
But yeah. So you heard of the news when?
Do what?
When did you hear the news that he
Hey,
was dead? That he passed away?
nobody knows why my internet blows. Whoa, is that a butt? What am I? Oh, that's his forehead.
When did you hear that he was dead?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just from your video today is what I heard that he was dead. It's like, yay!
Oh really? Oh really?
What did his liver finally quit him? What happened?
Well, we don't know yet. It's still under investigation. Like his father came to pick him up this morning for an appointment, and his father found him unresponsive.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So that's why, like, we don't know. We don't know yet. I just know that there was a press release from the county, and yeah.
Well, the county will be happy. They done haven't had enough of their with the police and everybody fucking calling in on him. He was up to some real nefarious bullshit in his day. You know.
Oh, the
Then
fan
I
page.
guess the
The fan
liquor
page
got
says
to
they
him
know
or
you.
whatever. Yeah.
What, Sarah? Sarah, what did you say?
What did
She
who
didn't mention
say?
it. Sarah said something. I couldn't understand her. She said the asylum fan page remembers you. Do you know who that is?
Do what?
The asylum fan page. Do you know them?
No.
No.
I'm not
Oh, it's fine.
understanding what you're saying.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Because there's somebody in the chat that says they remember you. There's somebody in the chat that says they remember you. That's why. Anyways, yeah. So, he used to hang out with Noodles. So you used to hang out with Noodles?
No. Nope. That wasn't me. That was the fake Too Tall Rob.
Oh no, there's plenty of Too Tall Rob. There's a
Yeah.
fake one.
There's some of these idiots that clone my name and out there doing bullshit, and people think I'm out there doing it.
Oh no, that's
Yep.
unfortunate.
Well,
Oh
some of that YouTube bullshit and ass hattery.
no, yeah. Do you want to continue watching the documentary with us?
Oh, I've done seen it. That's old news.
Yeah, we don't know much about him, so that's why we're like getting
Yeah.
informed. I guess.
I would do my research before I went on social media discovering what a piece of shit he is.
But why are you saying he's a piece of shit? Like, what did he do?
I just told you.
Sorry, my
He's a
internet
fucking
cut out.
parasite of it. He's a parasite. He's a troll. He's just a all-around stupid goof that neglects and takes advantage of women, takes advantage of his dad. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
But hey, at least the worms will be eating good.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
God damn it. Your dog
And
is
I'm
acting
sure the
up.
county will be happy. You know, every time they turn around, the county's getting called in. I couldn't tell you how much police bullshit was going on. Hey, I got company just rolled in. So I'll catch up with you
Okay?
later.
Okay, catch you later,
All
alligator.
right.
Bye.
What did I miss? What happened?
You're not paying attention again?
No, I had to turn power.
Okay, yes, you said. What? No, you lagged again? Stop it.
First. Even on the way
Okay.
down here, I was doing that. Like, frustration is real. I'm gonna blame StreamYard. Oh no, it's back. I keep losing my internet. Am I back?
Ow! Ow!
What'd I do?
What are you doing to my ears? Something hurts me in my
Cobra
ears.
I
JFS
don't
is
know.
an
I'm sorry.
internet
I didn't know.
legend you've
My
likely seen.
internet keeps going out.
After all, he does claim to be a wizard with real magic powers.
Maybe it's
right here. Cut it in half. Look at that greasy, delicious looking burrito. All stuffed with goods. I'll be munching out on that all day, man. We'll try it here in a second. Just wanted to give you a close-up of the goods. I've been munching out on this here burrito.
Burrito.
I took a couple bites earlier and it was simply delicious. This massive chimichanga action. Oh, look at that. Look at that deliciousness. Yes.
Dude, that's hot.
Mm-hmm. Delicious, spicy, packed with protein and calories and greasy love.
Cobra's drink combos became pretty insane as well, like the Valentine's Day drink combo.
We got the pink champagne. Got a splash of that Faygo firework.
I thought it was a big old firework, baby. Put
Splash
the
of
chip
that. Just a little splash of that in there. Trolls could use a Tic Tac. Their fucking breath smells worse than my fucking teeth. But yeah, this is a really fucking kick-ass glass, dude. And a splash of that vodka. Splash of that rum. Splash of that tequila. That's what YouTube wants to see. Oh, that's so gross. Wants to see, right? Ah, jeez. So I'll pour a splash of that in there. Oh, dude, this drink combo is looking so fucking gnarly, dude. We'll add our... Okay, the Kinky Aloha is not creamy, so we can add a little bit of that right there. This is fucking ridiculous. And we got this to top it off if we need just a little bit more to do it, but... Maybe just for a little... Yeah, like that. Yeah, okay. This is just fucking ridiculous. So you see this drink combo, all the curdling and the... dude. Yeah, man, I got this hot jerky stick right here. It's a classic Hunter's sausage. Should we add it to the drink combo as like a little condiment, like they do with Bloody Marys? There it is, sitting right there, just below the surface there. He's actually drinking it. What the fuck? Oh my god. I get a little bit of those curdly bits. Ugh. I'm trying to cut down on my drinking, but at the same time, people are like, Cobra, we know you for your crazy drink combos. And it's like, you can have a drink combo, but you don't gotta go ham with it, you know? Well, in this case, sausage.
Josh's alcoholic rage was also at an all-time high, often taking his frustrations out on the inanimate objects in his apartment like his hat, chair, and cigarettes.
Can't play the fucking Star Spangled Banner right now.
Cigarettes are too expensive to do that
It's pissing me off! It pisses me off!
The couch won. The couch won. He's on the floor screaming.
Broke my fucking
Tell me that doesn't
cigarette.
remind you of Daniel Larson.
It does.
The fuck out of my way, you stupid fucking hat!
That's me every day. That is me every day of my life.
Stupid
Go ahead. Go
shit. Hat. Fuck you. You stupid fucking bottle.
I'm not the
Stay
best.
on the fucking desk. Stay on the fucking desk, you piece of shit. Fuck you.
Killing your face.
I don't care if I got a nasty fucking temper. Fuck you! Stay the fuck in my hand, you piece of shit! I'll smoke you until you're dead!
On top of that, his address also got leaked, and he was often met with tons of unpaid pizzas and DoorDash orders sent by his trolls. This compilation is the amount of orders Cobra would get in just one night while on a live stream.
Oh, let's see what the fucking YouTube troll sent me today. Oh. I guess it's supposed to, oh my god, autistic freakout incoming. It's like, not really. Of course they sent me a bra. It's like how happy International Women's Day, Cobra. You don't have a girlfriend. You haven't been laid in 6 years. Ha ha ha. Oh my god, you guys, look at that. They fucking sent me a bra. I actually have a friend who has a pet bird, so I'm sure she'll appreciate this. So thank you to my YouTube trolls. The vibrating bullets. Oh, behave. Man, you're giving me a bunch of sweet stuff to hand out to my female neighbors who want it or need it. So thank you for that. Wow, look at that, you guys. My YouTube trolls are keeping me fed.
I can't, R&B, I can't.
Light mayo packet, honey salt packet, strawberry preserve mustard packet, hot mustard sauce, butter packet, sugar packet, equal packet, S&S sauce, barbecue sauce, grape jam, Happy Meal hamburger, one hamburger with extra mustard, extra salt, extra ketchup, 2 mayonnaise, extra onions, no regular meat, plain, extra kids fry, milk, under 3 toy, creamer packet, and syrup. Aww, my troll sent me a Happy Meal. More deliveries. Fantastic.
A Happy Meal is here. A Happy Meal is a glass pipe.
They sent me a big-ass bag of ice, which I'll probably stick in my freezer and have for my drinks whenever I need it. Oh, this is too goddamn funny. You gotta see what they sent me. Holy shit. They sent me some baby pacifiers because my trolls are overgrown toddlers who need to get a life. Look at this, YouTube. I want to thank my trolls for buying groceries for me, man. That's a lot of fucking potatoes. What do we have here, folks? Another package sent to me by the people. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. Cobra's being a good sport about all this bullshit. And y'all sent me some Budweiser. Yeah.
Yeah.
Suck it, trolls. Like, oh, I'm going to fuck with Cobra. He likes alcohol, so I'm going to send him alcohol-free beer. That'll fucking show him.
And this is really all Cobra's content was for a few years. Getting drunk, making food hacks, and arguing with his dastardly trolls online. It wasn't until April of 2023 when the next real notable incident would occur. On April 24th, Cobra would post a video stating he had adopted a new pet. His new companion was a bearded dragon named Puff. Josh would claim one of his new homeboys named Ian, an alcoholic meth head that started showing up in Cobra's videos when he moved into the second apartment, was moving out and couldn't take Puff with him. Josh would step up and volunteer to take him in.
I got a pet bearded dragon. His name is Puff, and he is just so fucking adorable, dude. The most badass little lizard you ever did see. My buddy Ian is moving, and he needed a place for Puff. So I volunteered, because I've always wanted a reptile. And turns out, bearded dragons are super easy to take care of.
This announcement would send chills down the backs of Cobra fans because Josh had already tried to take care of an animal previously in the second apartment. One day, Cobra opened his window for some fresh air and he found a praying mantis that entered his apartment. Josh decided he was going to make it his new pet to show the trolls just how responsible he was. He even decided to affectionately name it Mrs. Green. Not even 1 week would pass before Mrs. Green would die. Cobra would constantly blow his nicotine vape smoke on her and fed her nothing but beer and soda. Initially, Josh took Miss Green outside to decompose in a bush, but then decided to take her body back inside and superglue it to a staff. Cobra would then try and sell this praying mantis staff on his Etsy for $666.
Check that out. That is sick. To pay tribute and respects to Mrs. Green, I immortalized her onto the staff.
Wow.
Now it looks like she's crawling up towards the crystal. And the bottom half glows in the dark.
Oh, wow.
So you bet your sweet Asperger's we're going to charge a pretty penny for this. I want to add one more layer of Gorilla Glue to the top of this just to really make sure it's nice and solid.
So, with Josh's new announcement that he was in possession of a bearded dragon, it's safe to say his community of fans and trolls alike were not exactly stoked at this new revelation. Most people automatically assumed Puff was going to end up superglued to the end of a stick in the very near future. People would begin to call the local animal control near Cobra in an attempt to get Puff taken away from him. However, their efforts did not work.
Trolls lose. The reason why I say trolls lose is because my trolls have been trying as hard as they can to get Puff taken away from me, harassing Metro Animal Control nonstop. Well, long story short, Metro showed up for the second and last time just a while back. And when I answered the door, I'm like, seriously, is it really Metro? And they're like, yes. A couple of lovely younger gals, they were definitely old enough, but that's beside the point. They're like, we just want to check up on Puff to make sure he's okay. And I'm like, oh my fucking God. So I let him see Puff. I even took him out and let the ladies check him out. They said he's a handsome and healthy bearded dragon. And they said this is the last time they're doing a wellness check on him. So the trolls lose.
Following this, Cobra began to make statements about how he blows marijuana smoke on Puff because he can tell he likes it. It became very apparent to everyone that Cobra had learned nothing from his time handling Mrs. Green.
I do really hope Puff lives to be a very, very, very old bearded dragon. Yes. Puff enjoys the occasional hit of weed and he likes thunderstorms. Shit you not.
It sounds like a bio for a dating site. I like the occasional puff of weed and thunderstorms.
Shit you not. Puff doesn't have a favorite strain that I know of. I don't get him stoned all the time, but every once in a while he likes a good fat hit. You know what I'm saying? Believe me, when Puff doesn't want anything, he'll let you know with his body language. If I'm smoking marijuana, Puff will kind of look up like, hey man, give me a hit of that. So I'll take a fucking huge ass fucking hit of weed and I'll blow it into his tank. 1 or 2 hits, he's good. He doesn't need a whole lot, And I've seen him do it. When I give him a hit of weed, he'll lift his head up and he'll close his eyes and be like, I know what that is. I don't do it all the time because Puff really doesn't need it to chill out. Like, bearded dragons are normally pretty chilled out to begin with. But every once in a while is a rare treat, It's like,
Balls.
And if Puff didn't like it, he'd let me know, you know. Is there anybody who wants to say what the fuck you want to say, dude? I'm more connected with Puff emotionally than any of you miserable, sad losers out there.
Sadly, the Puff saga comes to a conclusion exactly how you expect. Cobra's update videos on Puff started to become less and less frequent until they stopped altogether. On November 16th, 2023, Josh would post this in his local Casper Lost Pets Facebook group. "Hello, fellow Casper citizens. I have lost my bearded dragon and I'm desperately searching for him the last 2 days, last seen by Building B." Josh would claim in future videos that he took Puff outside one day while he was smoking a cigarette, and the bearded dragon jumped off his shoulder and ran away. Josh would further his insane narrative over the next few months by repeatedly stating in videos and on live streams he believed Puff was still out there somewhere hibernating and that he will find him one day. Anyone with a working brain should know that this is simply not the case, and Puff is most definitely deceased. Rest in peace, Puff Saunders, you deserved so much better. The most explosive saga that must be talked about in the Cobraverse is the second eviction saga, which is spearheaded by a new love interest. This is where we meet Jessica Boyle. She is a 40-year-old BPD demon that is unemployed and lives at home with her parents and 7 cats and has an extreme obsession with Cobra. Jessica would allegedly find out about Josh through his Kiwi Farms threat, and soon she would devise a plan to be the next of-age, alive, consenting female to try and steal the gothic bad boy's heart. And she would succeed. In late 2023, Cobra would announce he had entered a long-distance relationship. After months of discourse and long-distance dating, Jessica would finally fly to Casper to visit Josh, arriving on February 9th, 2024. Since Jessica didn't have a job, her round-trip flight would be funded and paid for by a pay-pig troll named Oink. On the very same day Jessica landed in Casper, Josh would go live with the stream titled, "Ended My Dry Spell, That's What's Up." That's right, the gothic bad boy would finally end his dry spell after so many years. But it would come at a major cost. On this livestream, he would introduce his viewers to Jessica, and it became very apparent to everyone that this relationship was a ticking time bomb. A very unstable Jessica would spend the entire stream love-bombing Josh and acting overly sexual. Some of the things she would do on camera over the course of 96 minutes include sexually assaulting Josh, offering to suck his little cobra on camera, offering to have anal sex on camera, flashing Josh while facing away from the camera, argued with Josh over chat's comments, and she even yelled at the police when a wellness check was called on the two of them.
We're too busy having sex right now. Sorry. Hey! We're having sex! Can we fuck around here?
Once this live stream would end, Jessica would stay with Cobra over the following week. During this time, Cobra fans started speculating she was feeding Josh immense amount of alcohol and prescription pills. These theories were crafted because of the many live streams that would occur following the first one. In these streams, Cobra would appear incredibly wasted and sometimes outright passed out in his chair while Jessica takes over the entire show.
How do you read this? I can't. I'm too blind. I don't have enough light in my eyes. Joshy? I'm not ignoring anyone. I know most of you don't like me, so I'm not trying to be triggered.
Throughout the week, when Josh was in a coherent state, he would grow increasingly more impatient with Jessica and regretful of his decisions. On February 16th, Jessica's first visit would come to an end and she would fly back home to her parents in Virginia Beach. The Jessica saga was far from over though. She would fly back to Casper to visit Cobra again the very next month in March. Jessica's second visit is what rightfully earned Cobra the eviction out of his apartment. Every single night, the couple would get into loud verbal altercations that disturbed other residents in the building. Cobra's neighbors would begin to complain about these domestic disturbances to the apartment management, which put Josh on thin ice with them. Things would reach a boiling point a couple days before Josh's birthday when an argument would break out over which pan Cobra should cook a bratwurst in. Jessica had a live stream going in another room capturing the insane argument that went down. She can be heard gutturally screaming, stomping, and threatening to hit herself. Josh can be heard remaining calm and almost fearful throughout the argument. This meltdown drew enough complaints from neighbors that the Casper Police Department were called to do another wellness check.
You're literally accusing me of things I haven't done.
You're sitting there attacking me for no reason, all because I want to cook it.
How have I attacked you?
Actually wash it if I do.
How have I attacked you? I said cook it the way you want. How is that me attacking you? Then can you please not say shit about me that's not true?
You totally say shit about that's not true on camera all the fucking time.
Josh! So, should I start hitting myself all over again?
No, because I won't sell anything.
So, please, why are you doing this to me?
I'm not doing anything to you. I'm not doing a fucking thing to you, Jessica. You are overreacting.
I said you could do whatever you want!
And I appreciate that. I don't know why you're getting mad. I really
Because
do.
you keep talking shit about me and making
I'm not
stuff
talking shit about you. I'm not talking shit about you. Could you please
You
stop?
made stuff about. I'm gonna start recording because you made stuff about me twice, and Josh, you literally made stuff about me twice. I don't care.
No, I haven't.
I don't give a fuck how you care. You cook your shit.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate you offering me the big grace. I'll use it. Could you please stop?
I haven't done anything.
You're yelling at me because
I haven't yelled at you. You're judging me, telling me how to tell you. I don't care how.
I was just saying.
I don't.
Obviously, you care. Otherwise,
I don't.
you wouldn't.
No, stop.
Throwing toilet paper and the
God damn it! Stop it!
Would you stop yelling at me, please?
I'm not fucking yelling. You've been judging me for fucking the past.
No, the fuck I have not.
You've been fucking judging me for the fucking past hour. Say I'm doing this and that. Stop it.
You're the one that's yelling.
No, the fuck I'm not.
Could you please stop? We're not doing this crap tonight. Please.
Then stop talking about me in such shitty fucking ways.
I'm not talking about you in any shitty ways, Jessica. Could you please fucking stop?
Your shit.
I'll cook it if I'm in the mood to cook.
Then
Don't tell
stop.
me how to cook it regardless. I'll use your pan or that pan. Doesn't matter which one I use.
Stop!
Would you stop yelling?
This shit's not. Stop!
Would you please stop yelling, Jessica?
Will you stop?
You're the one that chose not to do it.
It's not.
And I asked you guys to please stop yelling at me. That's all I did.
I'm not yelling at you!
Right now you're yelling. Could you please stop? Could you please stop? Jessica, calm down, please.
Stop!
I'm not saying to be quiet. I'm just asking you to stop yelling.
I don't care. I'm being quiet. Stop! Stop!
Not
Stop!
doing
I'm being
anything.
quiet.
I'm not doing anything.
Neither the fuck am I. Cook it. Well, you want it. I don't care.
Obviously you care what you would be talking about.
I don't care.
Could you please stop?
You keep asking me to be quiet. I don't give a fuck. Do what you want.
I give a fuck. Would you please stop?
Will you stop? Cook your shit. You could have been done 20 minutes ago.
You're sitting here fighting with me about nothing.
I'm not
stupid.
fighting with
Could
you.
Please stop, Jessica. Please.
How is it my fault?
It's not your fault. I'm just asking you to please stop yelling. I'm not accusing you of anything. Could you please just stop? Please just
You're
stop.
telling me to tell you how to fight. I don't fucking care how you cook your goddamn shit.
And I appreciate it. I don't.
So leave me out of it.
I'm not trying to do anything to you, Jessica.
Josh was likely served an eviction notice a few days before or on his birthday, March 26, 2024. During his birthday stream, he was visibly upset and irritated. He would also mention his neighbors had reported him for something and remarked about how unhappy he was for his birthday. Jessica would appear on stream a few times and there was visible tension between the two of them. She would ultimately fly home shortly after this, and Josh would announce on a later stream that he was in fact getting evicted from his apartment. And he wouldn't fully blame Jessica for this removal, instead pointing his finger at the trolls in his community for constantly door-dashing orders to him and harassing the apartment management. Amazingly, even after losing his apartment, Josh would make the genius decision to continue his relationship with Jessica. Cobra, at the ripe age of 33, would have to move back in with home dad Clint again while he searched for a new place to live. After Jessica earned Cobra an eviction from his apartment and he moved back in with his dad, it would take a little over a month for Cobra to finally get himself a new residence. This time, home dad Clint purchased Josh a trailer and thus marked the beginning of the trailer park saga. This is the most current and ongoing saga in the Cobraverse right now. Cobes would go live on May 18th, 2024 inside his new Boglum abode. There is nothing really of note about this stream. Cobra spent most of it smoking a cigarette and responding to troll comments while muting his mic.
Girl, pause. There's a notification from the asylum. It says alphabet. What did it say? Hold on. Fuck.
What?
Alpha Gator gotcha. Like a short that like Billings made. Alpha Gator gotcha.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think
What?
that's going to be featuring Tony?
No.
I don't know. I can't click it.
I don't think so. I really don't think so.
I'm gonna see if I can't watch it. I'll come back and let you know.
Okay.
BRB.
On and off periodically when he had nothing to say. Inside this new trailer, Cobra's deterioration is on full display. His hair has almost entirely receded from the top of his head, and his front teeth have almost completely fallen out from his horrendous hygienic practices over the last couple of decades. Cobra's alcoholism has completely taken over his life at this point, appearing in most videos completely wasted and unintelligible.
YouTube, it's your boy King Cobra back at it with another video. They got some KFC, man.
His food hacks have somehow become even more disgusting, unrecognizable piles of slop not even cockroaches would be interested in eating.
And I took it out of the microwave and I had to let it cool off for a significant amount of time because that microwave is high-powered. A high-powered microwave gets the job done. You might be looking at these mashed potatoes like, oh, that's bloody disgusting. Take an entire jar of smoked salmon, seafood dip. See the texture? See the coloration? Yes. It's not looking half bad. I'd definitely munch out on it. I'll let it cool off overnight though.
To make matters even worse, Jessica would soon show her nasty face again. On August 1st, Cobra would announce his breakup with Jessica in a video titled, "I'm Single." This would send Jessica into a mentally unstable frenzy. The pay pig Oink I mentioned earlier would buy Jessica another round-trip flight to Casper to go visit Josh. Despite Cobra stating on multiple occasions if Jessica ever came back, he would call the police and get a restraining order, Josh would end up letting her inside his trailer when she showed up. On September 3rd, Jessica would start a live stream inside Cobra's trailer, revealing she had made her way inside. Of course, an argument would soon break out between the two of them, which would all be captured live.
Are you live right now?
Yes.
Oh my fucking god, you said you weren't gonna go live.
Joshy, I've been live. I told you I was live.
Oh my god, you said you weren't gonna go live while you were here, and then you're doing it.
I know, but I told you I went live early. Joshy, I have not shown you once. It's only been my fucking ugly goddamn fucking mug. I know I'm ugly. I will own it all day long.
It's not even about that.
I know, but the fucking Chris. Fuck him. I'm not doing this for anybody but myself.
You literally said I wasn't gonna go live because I don't want me and Josh getting harassed. And then
I know,
what
but
you do? You're going live.
Josh, I told you this like over an hour ago, Josh. Chris ruined this. Don't blame this on me.
I'm not blaming it on anyone, Jessica.
Chris ruined this.
You literally sat there and said, I don't want people to know I'm here, and so what do? You go live.
But Chris ruined this. He fucking told everyone I was here.
Yeah, but you didn't have to reaffirm him.
I'm not reaffirming. Fuck him. Josh, please. I told you this. I don't even. Joshy, this is why we're so good together, because I will start a thought, but I cannot find the words, and you fucking literally a few words. You're like bing, bing, bong, I literally, Josh. Just because I'm all about communication doesn't mean I fucking know every right word to say.
You literally said, I'm not going to go live because of Jessica messing up. And then
it's not because of her. It's not fuck all of these people. I'm doing this to take my goddamn power back. Fuck these. I'm not even going to say the words that I want to say.
They would continue to argue off camera for days, resulting in Jessica making disturbing claims that Josh was physically abusive to her, and she even posted a video where a noticeably distressed Cobra points a shotgun at his head while he screams about how he hates his life.
But why can I listen to everything you say, but you can't listen to what I have to say? And
you won't listen to what I say, so why should I listen to what you have to say? Respect is a two-way street.
Josh, I do listen to you. I told you about fucking I don't know movies, so if I have to ask you a question, you literally just bashed my head against the wall and trying to kill me.
If I was trying, I would have succeeded.
You said that the fucking first time in March. What have I done to you that your trolls haven't done that you want to...
I'd ask you the same question, Jessica. What have I done that your trolls haven't already done to you?
I haven't ever splashed alcohol on you. I was sitting...
I was trying to be cute with you, and you want to make it about this humongous bullshit nothing fight.
What do you mean?
You want to make a fight about nothing, and I'm sick of it.
How is it a fight about nothing when I ask you when I'm sitting here, I'm wearing brand new clean pants, a brand new shirt. Please don't spill anything on me. I'm going to wear this. How am I supposed to assume what you're thinking?
I'm so
What? So you're gonna shoot me?
No, I'd rather shoot myself.
Jessica would once again return home to Virginia Beach, but her psychotic feud with Cobra still isn't over. As of recently, she has been posting revenge porn of Cobra online as a last-ditch effort to try and get back at him. Josh would respond in a video on October 18th, 2024, claiming he was pressing charges on Jessica for this reason.
Jessica Boyle is revenge porning me. Oh, I will be pressing charges on Jessica Boyle because I'm not having this crap. She probably got drunk and pissed off and mad because she's no longer with me and decided to be all vengeful and spiteful, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Whether he is actually pressing charges or this is just something he is claiming to try and scare her off is yet to be discovered. If he hasn't actually followed through with it, he really should. Jessica has recently gone as far as saying if she had a gun, she would shoot Cobra.
That's gonna be me when I get a gun. And I'm gonna imagine shooting JFS in the head. That will be my get-off dream. Somebody's got to put him in his place for what his daddy's too weak. His daddy's too weak of a fucking cuck-ass bitch.
So yeah, Josh absolutely needs to press charges or, at the very least, file a restraining order against her. And now, this is where Cobra's story comes to a close for the time being. He was once an eccentric young man full of life. He had dreams and aspirations regardless of how ridiculous they were. Now, Cobra has been reduced to a hardly functioning alcoholic wasting away in a trailer park. He is sometimes so drunk in his newer videos he struggles to put together sentences in a comprehensive manner.
Hello YouTube, it's your boy King Cobra. I emptied the last drink combo and I'm feeling pretty schnockered at the moment. Hope you're all having a fantastic Halloween season.
It's actually insane to watch the self-destruction of a man over the course of a decade. This has been the story of King Cobra JFS, the gothic bad boy of YouTube. If you made it to this point in the video, I really...
Yeah, so that's the documentary.
Oh no, where did I go? My phone overheated. My phone's overheating. So yeah, Jessica Boyle. He always says her name like that. Jessica Boyle. Oh, poor Methica's a lot. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, now we know where his story really ends. So what did so I kept losing my internet signal. I had to restart my phone. I missed everything that Too Tall Rob said about him. Did he like actively troll him?
What? What do you mean?
What Rob was saying about Cobe? Did he like actively troll him, or what? What was
No,
up with that?
he says that King Cobra is a piece of shit.
I mean, I don't know. Behind every crazy woman is the man that made her that way, and behind every unhinged man is a woman that probably contributed a large part to it. You know? I mean, I don't know if he was a piece. I don't know. I did he say he knew him outside the internet?
No, he did not.
Okay.
I don't know. He just was like anti King Cobra.
Wow. That's just fucking wild. I have to go back and watch on the replay. Yeah. That's a lot, man. Sorry, I'm by my phone. My phone was overheating. I had to put it in shade. Shade.
Really, Sean? Yeah, come on, give me a kiss, big boy.
Streaming your life falling apart is hardly rare nowadays, but King Cobra did it before it was cool. When he's not getting down and dirty with his plastic wife.
Oh, baby, I'm sorry, your wig came off again.
He's live on YouTube, boozing in his filthy apartment.
God damn it!
And carelessly oversharing the grimiest details of his life.
I'm so good at guitar, it's a wonder I'm not swimming right now.
While other people have things like shame and common sense, Cobe's has goth boy swag.
Why is it, YouTube, that women and men are treated differently when it comes to dry spells?
I just wonder if it'll stop his liver from failing.
I poured some vodka in the tea, just calm down. Yeah, you calm down. Oh my gosh, Sean.
Cobra, real name Joshua Saunders, was born on March 26, 1991 to Clint and Laura Saunders in Casper, Wyoming, with underdeveloped lungs, so he had to be placed in an incubator. According to him, his childhood wasn't easy. When he was an infant, his mother refused to breastfeed him and fed him baby formula instead, which supposedly caused him rectal bleeding. He also got diagnosed with ADHD very early on, resulting in both his parents pushing him quite hard, apparently due to the fact they blamed themselves for his condition. Not long after his birth, his parents went through a rough divorce, leading to a custody battle between the two, causing him to move around a lot during his childhood. He first lived in Miles City, Montana from 1992 to 1993, and the only thing we know about this period is that his father owned a gymnastics club there. After that, Josh moved twice to North Dakota and California respectively. Maybe as a consequence of the divorce, Josh developed a strong dislike for his mother due to her forcing him to go to church, seeing as she was an ardent Christian. Eventually, as she was about to lose custody of him entirely since she had other unspecified issues, she tried to bribe Josh with candy.
Can we acknowledge at least he didn't fuck his mom like Chris Chan did? So.
And clothing, but all this did was make him dislike her even more. In 1996, Clint got full custody, at which point he remarried. Together, they moved back to Casper. From kindergarten, Josh was different from his peers, claiming he already spoke at a 5th grade level, which made him feel detached from the other kids who were still learning their ABCs. Despite this, he was held back by a year since he hadn't developed his social skills enough. He later found out this was due to another mental ailment he was suffering from, Asperger's. Things didn't get much better once he advanced to grade school, with Clint, now remarried, still moving from one state to another quite regularly, making it even harder for him to integrate. Throughout school, he got relentlessly bullied for his generally odd behavior, reaching its boiling point in the 4th grade when at one point the bus driver had to intervene due to how intensely other kids were harassing him. This did nothing at all to curb his odd tendencies though, since it was around this time he discovered his lifelong obsession, Cobras. It began when he played an educational computer game called Buzzy the Knowledge Bug, and it got even more intense when he started watching Steve Irwin's Crocodile Hunter show, specifically the Spitting Cobra special. He even saw an actual cobra once when he and his family lived in South Dakota, and they took him to the reptile gardens, completely unaware of what this meant for Joshua's developing mind. Josh eventually stopped getting bullied once he got put in special ed classes and started riding the short bus to school. He fit in well with his new classmates, even making a few friends, one of whom was a deaf kid whom he taught to flip people off. Just like the harassment didn't stop him from pursuing his weird interests, it also didn't put a dent in his confidence, as he frequently made attempts at talking to girls. Sure, they often ended up with him getting flat out rejected, but it never slowed him down whatsoever.
I've had over 1,000 rejections in real life, 2,000 rejections online, so that's 3,000 rejections total.
This led to an incident in junior high when his friend introduced him to a special needs girl who was roughly the same age as him. When they had some alone time, Josh's intrusive thoughts got the best of him.
Okay, hold up. Let me reinvent this shit. I whipped out my and started.
This was just one of the many manifestations of Cobra's hormones being out of control, so much so his father began actively trying to hamper his behavior towards women. At some point, Josh begged his dad to buy him a copy of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Clint resisted at first, but eventually relented and bought a copy, only to watch Josh play it for a few minutes and instantly become horrified at the things he was doing to prostitutes in-game. He banned Josh from playing, and this time, no matter how much Josh begged and pleaded for it, Clint held his ground, perhaps in fear of what kind of behavior that could incentivize. In all fairness, as backwards as it is to believe that video games can make you a criminal, with Josh's tendencies, I can't really blame Clint for doing this, though I have no idea how much it helped, or if it even helped at all. While in North Dakota, Clint signed Josh up for a church function field trip where he was supposed to meet other kids. While on the trip, he met a girl named Alicia Rohde. He immediately fell head over heels for her and bought her a 50-cent purse from a vending machine. However, she didn't accept the gift and just left it on a table. Josh didn't understand why she had left it, and assuming she'd forgotten it, he picked it up and brought it to her. Put off by his insistence,
Oh, no.
she told him she had a boyfriend. The bag had quite literally been fumbled with Alicia, but again, Josh just kept on trying to attract other girls. One of the main ways he tried to seduce them was chocolate-flavored Axe body gel. That is, on the odd occasions when he would shower at all. According to his father, Josh developed a strong aversion to hygiene and often completely refused to shower or groom himself in any way. His aversion was even stronger when it came to oral hygiene, which, along with his obsession with cobras, eventually caused the bullying to make a comeback. In middle school, he and one of his friends formed a joke cult in which Josh was the leader. The cult was represented by the colors black and green, his favorite colors, and it was at this point he first took up the nickname King Cobra, which he's used ever since. This joke cult eventually got fleshed out into a pseudo-religion.
So there's a cult in my town, and they're called the Order of the White Road or something like that. So they're a cult that like they worship dragons and anime, and the cult leader, and he grooms these young minors to like do things to him and like get them to get money from their parents and give it to him and convince their parents to let him live with them. But it's all based off of like the same kind of ideals, like the cults and all that, the dragons and shit like that. So that's a real thing out here, though.
I believe you.
It's pretty fucked up. Like, yeah. Woo. Okay, sorry. I just wanted to. Yep.
And it's peak cringeworthy goth kid drivel.
We were the Cobra demons. If we ever got any girlfriends, we'd be our Cobra angels, you know? I had my own religion. I still believe in it somewhat. My own god, goddess, and their son, Cobra-chan, and his wife, Cobricius, and their son, Cobero. They are, you know, it's just something I believed in. Still do, kind of.
Later down the line, Josh admitted that Harry Potter was the inspiration for a large portion of his religion, which isn't that surprising. It even got to the point where he was planning to write a book about the religion, but unsurprisingly, it never materialized. While he wasn't always creating new religions, he was always seeking out new hobbies. He ended up joining a wrestling team, also in junior year, although he didn't stay there for very long, as in his own words, the sport was too gay for him, with another complaint being the fact he couldn't use his glasses during spars, which left him completely blind. However, his hatred for the sport was likely compounded by a couple of incidents he had in the locker room. According to Josh, he had an unusual amount of hair, you know, and it could be seen when he wore his wrestling gear. Speaking of Josh's balls, a girl named Demi started hitting him in the jewels around the same time. Due to his upbringing, Josh refused to retaliate since his assailant was a girl, and because of this, the nut smacking went on for months. This got so bad that his parents begged the girl to stop doing it, to no avail. Josh, being the hopeless romantic he is, started to believe she was doing it because she had a crush on him. Then, one day, he finally struck back by throwing her to the ground and declaring, "I'm tired of people hitting me in the nuts!" After this outburst, Demi never smacked him in the nuts ever again. With him abandoning wrestling, Josh started to focus more on music. Ever since he was young, he had developed a keen obsession, leading him to buy his first guitar when he was 12. In junior high, he discovered Cradle of Filth, a gothic metal band from England. He fell in love with the sound and showed it to his father, who was rather disturbed by what he heard. Clint proceeded to try and convince Josh that bands like that make you a Satanist, using some kind of study he found that claimed goths are, in fact, devil worshippers. Joshua would link his dad to an article debunking this, which led to Clint apologizing. With his hobby getting vindicated, Josh started to lean more heavily into the goth aesthetic, trying his best to dress and behave in a way that fit the identity. Around the same time, his longtime crush, Alicia, took the same art class he did, and his interest in her slowly became an obsession. Alicia regularly bullied him in front of her friends, but this did nothing to hinder his advances. Often she came to school wearing revealing clothing, and in Josh's mind, she was signaling to her friends to watch while showing off to him, and then berating him for staring at her. He interpreted this as a very elaborate way to seduce him, which he saw as proof that she liked him. Alicia basically had no way out. Even her rejecting him was reinterpreted as a kind of invitation by Cobe's delusions. When he left Valley City, he continued to stalk her on social media. When he saw that she had entered a Hooters beauty competition, he used black magic to cast a spell to make her win. The actual result of the spell is not known, however. After he changed schools, the bullying was picked right back up, and this time, Josh started taking it out on another special needs kid called Carl, who was trying really hard to be his friend. For whatever bizarre reason, he deeply irritated Josh, who lashed out.
I fucking hate that guy, dude. That guy's obnoxious. That guy is lucky that I didn't kick his ass when I was in school. Seriously, I was that close to doing it. That's how annoying he was. At least I have a dad that loves me. That kid didn't have a dad at all that loved him. His dad would make fun of him all the time, and it made me smile just thinking about it. I remember one time my dad was like, Josh, you need to quit picking on Carl because his dad picks on him and bullies him, and it's not right. And don't tell him I said this. I'm like, okay. But my fingers were crossed the whole fucking time.
One day, as he saw Carl approaching him, Josh hugged a girl that Carl liked, which led him to take a swing at Josh, but he missed. Josh threatened to punch him back, but the principal broke them up and sent Josh to the office. Sure, he got in trouble because of this, but the part that really stung was that his parents said he should be friends with Carl since they were so much alike. Josh recounts this as a breaking point for him when he completely let go of who he once was and embraced his new persona, Gothic Cobra. By the tail end of high school, Josh's grades had plummeted, and he was close to failing his last year. The only thing that prevented that from happening was Clint threatening to ground him if he failed to graduate. Surprisingly, this worked exactly as intended and made Josh study hard in the weeks leading up to his finals, culminating in his graduation. Soon after finishing high school, Josh decided to move out, looking forward to no longer having to meet anyone's standards of basic hygiene. At this point, he had already been uploading to YouTube, under the name Gothic King Cobra 52, having begun in June 2010 while still living with his dad. In these videos, he only ever referred to himself as Gothic King Cobra, and most of the videos were music related. He started a series by the name of Guitar Insight, which mainly served to show off his guitar skills, although he ended up talking about pretty much whatever topic was on his mind. It was very clear from the get-go that Josh was an unusual person. For example, he had a creepy ventriloquist puppet he got during his childhood that he kept, and eventually it started making appearances in his videos.
So Sean, what do you think of Sarah Palin? I think she is a brain-dead who has no political knowledge. Just like those.
For the most part, the puppet was employed as an outlet for his spicier opinions with an occasional side of self-aware humor.
I took a Viagra, you took a Viagra, and I got a Woody. Get it? Wood. You're perverted. You're an asshole. Fuck you. Eat shit, quad. Hey, what?
The doll eventually got phased out, probably because it got swallowed into the messy hurricane that his living space was. Some speculate he stopped using the doll because he wished to be taken much more seriously as a cool, goth metal musician, though it's hard to tell what drives a man like Cobra. With Josh making it a point to emphasize his weird identity every chance he gets, this naturally attracted trolls. But the early internet variety, which mostly stuck to calling you names in the comment section and leaving it at that. This led to multiple videos dedicated to simply responding to the trolls, usually through the entries to the Guitar Insight series.
I've been getting a lot of trolls on my channel lately, and I'm not giving them any attention. I'm just not, because
that's what they want. All the trolls I've seen thus far on my channel have bashed me, my tattoo, and my guitar playing, awesome singing, etc., etc.
In trying to show up these trolls, he tells us of his earnest belief that one day he'll prove to all of them just how wrong they are, in a way only a true wordsmith could.
I'm going to delete it and just ignore it because you're not worth my time. And then go off and say that you'll never be a famous musician. Well, I will be, and when I do, I'll laugh at words like you said I couldn't make it, so...
Despite his lofty dreams of becoming a real musician, he couldn't just live off of YouTube and neat bucks in the meantime. With the help of his dad, he signed up for the Job Corps, a program that helps young adults gain the skills necessary to find employment. This eventually landed him a job at Taco Bell, his first step towards moving out. Around this time, he released a video recounting his experience with Alicia. Part of what makes a lolcow is that the people who mock them don't actually have to do that much work in order to find out the dirt, and Josh is definitely a case of this. He gratuitously gave out a story in which he is clearly a weird cyber-stalking loser and excuses her disinterest in him due to him being goth, as opposed to the much more likely alternative, which is he probably stunk like a wet dog due to not taking showers or brushing his teeth. Notably, he also recalls how he tried to apologize to her for all this terrible behavior, admitting he was spamming every account he could to reach out to her and creating multiple dummy accounts, allegedly for no reason other than to apologize.
When I go to her Facebook page, it said add as friends, so I click on that thinking maybe it didn't go through correctly. And then I got blocked from her Facebook page. And the guilt was eating at me. I mean, it was literally making me feel like like, okay, what the fuck, you know? Just recently, I created another Facebook account with my name that I'm not going to use, just to send her a message to say, hey, I'm sorry, you know, with a very sincere apology. And I'm hoping this guilt can get off my conscience because, quite frankly, I feel like for what I did to her. I really do.
However, it's worth noting that he learned from it and turned the story into a cautionary tale, telling everyone just how important it is to make sure you don't obsess with a girl so much that you start harassing her.
So yeah, that's just a great way to repel chicks. If you want, you know, chicks to hate you, that's a great way to get that to happen.
While Josh had pretty thick skin due to already having withstood years of bullying in real life, he dealt with the trolling in his own strange ways, one of which was flashing his fully erect dick. Of course, the only thing he achieved was a 2-week ban on YouTube. He even made a brand new channel to infiltrate his troll community called Peach Monster 666, but only put up 2 videos on it before his main channel's ban was over, and he went right back to posting there. One of his early trolls succeeded at getting under his skin by using the name Gothic Queen Cobra 52 and claiming that he had plagiarized the name, to which Josh felt compelled to respond.
Guess what, YouTube? There's someone who's trying to be me. No, you know, this guy calls himself Gothic Queen Cobra 52, making fun of me, and I found it really cute. Aww. I'm like, oh, look at the cute little troll trying to be me.
The last video on this channel was posted in July 2011, where he made the rather baffling claim that he could create balls of chi energy. Not too long after, the channel was permanently deleted, with his father, Clint, posting a message on Facebook about how Josh had entered the Job Corps, meaning it's safe to assume that's why the channel was deleted. The Job Corps ended up being quite a formative experience for Joshua in more ways than one, with a lot of interesting stories from around that time. But of course, the most important ones concerned his love quest. One day, he talked to a girl named Amy, who told him that a friend of his felt attracted to him. Her name was Stephanie, and while Josh was initially hesitant to meet her, fearing she was ugly, he was surprised to learn she was quite attractive. They ended up starting a relationship, which led to Josh losing his virginity. While on campus, he regularly smoked weed, which was against the Job Corps rules. When the campus board found out, they instantly kicked him out. Nonetheless, Josh was back to square one. He moved back in with his father, who threatened to give him a humiliating haircut if he didn't find a job within 2 weeks. He ended up getting that haircut as he didn't find any work in that given time. While he still lived with his dad, Clint often confiscated the cords from his computer to stop him from making videos to motivate Josh to actually do something with his life. Eventually, this turned into a quasi-permanent ban on the use of electronics while he lived there, during which he went on a hiatus from content creation. This ended in August 2012 when he borrowed a friend's laptop to record a video announcing his electronics ban.
This is Gothic King Cobra with another video, and right now I'm borrowing a friend of mine Chris's dad's computer for this YouTube video.
Around this time, Josh got a job at Wendy's, where his role was to keep the lobby and restrooms clean and fill up the teas. With that, he started building up some capital, which led to Clint helping him look for a new apartment. Eventually, Around October, they found an apartment about 3 miles away from their home, which Josh fell in love with. He moved in, and this opened up the floodgates for a golden era of King Cobra content. In November 2012, he started the King Cobra JFS YouTube channel, which officially became his main channel, and proceeded to upload the same kind of content. Stephanie herself occasionally showed up in some of the videos whenever she came to visit from the Job Corps. However, perhaps saying she's in them is disingenuous, as she usually just sat in the
There
back.
you are. Hey, pause it. I'm officially burnt out on Cobes. I'm like officially burnt out on King Cobra. That's all. So, I said I'm burnt out on Cobes. Like, I don't know how people could take that much of him for that long. Like, that's a lot.
I know.
I'm burnt out already. We haven't even made through. I'm already burnt out. Oh, this UPS man. He's hauling ass. He's pretty damn cute. Oh my god. Hello, sir. I'm gonna hit my cat, but that's okay. He's hot. Sorry, I was distracted. So, are we good on Cobes? Are we good on him? I mean, I'm a little burnt
Yeah,
out.
well, they're saying other stuff, like new stuff in that one. I didn't know some of them. If you want to end this stream, it's fine.
Well, my son's home. That's who I was in the car with talking to. He got home from school. I need to talk to him and do all that stuff. And yeah, no, it was good though. R.I.P. Cobes, kind of, I guess. Kind of R.I.P. Cobes. Do we know? According to Too Tall Rob, no R.I.P. is needed.
Girl.
God, I look like shit. It's hot. And I went to go see if Nicole needed me to work for, and she wasn't even up there. So there you go.
Okay. So it's the end of the stream, guys. Thank you for joining us.
Sorry, don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me.
No.
Okay. It's hot. It's hot and I can't see. You're hot and I can't see. Shut it! Barking at the hot UPS guy.
Okay.
Okay. R&D. I keep calling them RDN today. R&D says, bye. Lots of these. Oh, wait. What is this? Hulk Hogan's mystery death being investigated by police. We knew that long crime. Get with the times.
Yeah, we already knew it.
Hey, real quick on a true crime note, are you following that baby Emmanuel? That was name.
No.
Well, his mom said that she took him to change him during like a football game of her kids or something. Some child's football game she was at. She took the baby to change him. Somebody said Ola, and then she woke up knocked out with a black eye, and her baby was gone. They can't find him. Turns out the dad was on parole for shaking one of their previous children, and this baby has like every visible sign of shaken baby syndrome.
Really?
She wants to say somebody kidnapped him. I'm sorry, you don't kidnap special needs kids. You don't do it. That's such a burden on criminals. They don't do it for any reason. You know, you don't do it as revenge. You don't do it because somebody wants a baby. You don't get special needs one. And so they just arrested the parents today. And I'm not shocked that they got arrested. I'm shocked that it took this long to arrest them. Oh, you should hear the news interviews. It's like Chris Watts all over again. You know, it's so cringy. I don't think either of them cried, but they wanted people to think they were crying. And there was this nonprofit organization that helps with missing kids. They put out a reward, like cash reward, I think 5,000, and put out their resources to help in the search. And then before the first day was even over, they pulled the money and the resources and said, no, we're not. There's not missing. You know, he's missing as in like but the parents know where they put him type missing.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, they quit working with law enforcement and all that. And the nonprofit's like, nope, we're out. We're out.
That's a good thing.
But yeah, so that was pretty telling. So that's like the big thing. That and the Donna Adelson or whatever. This fucking fun. Donna Adelson, whatever her name is, trial got a new jury, so they're about ready, or a jury, so they're about ready to or they're going with that. Yeah, so that's my true crime update there.
Okay. Great.
Right, through. This kid brought home his schoolwork in his pocket. Like, what the hell? And on his phone booklet.
Okay, bye everyone.
All right, bye. Have a good day.
drama fun, no doxing allowed. FYP scenes. Detroit, what? Sarah Lee on the beam. Cows in the corner, crying to his mama. Doctors on blast, we bring the drama trauma. Canadian girl, ice cold, she's a tundra. Burning fake clowns, they fold like Jenga. Any little games, nah, we ain't playing. Your fragile ego, sis, we ain't staying. Throwing shade in the dark, but we got the torch. Cooking you clowns, drama's our sport. Fuck your lies, fuck your cries, fuck your delusional petty tries. Welcome to Two Girls, One Boy. We don't care, we bring the fight. Sarah Lee, she's the baker of chaos. Cooking up beef, cows, noodles are way off. Canadian girl, got that maple syrup slick. Pouring on truth, y'all can choke on it quick. Eminem quotes. Drama in the bloodstream, we're cutthroat, bruh. Fun over fear, keep it messy, keep it loud. YouTube streets, we wild in the crowd. Fuck your docs, we're here for laughs. Drama, fun, we're the aftermath. Turn up the heat, let the subs all clash. Kyle, sit down, your story's trash. Fuck your lies, fuck your cries, fuck your delusional petty tries. Welcome to Two Girls, One Boy. We don't care, we bring the fight. 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 Drama queens in the digital.